There will be football tonight in South Florida on opening night for the FIU Panthers taking on Bethune-Cookman. The weather delay here in Miami will ready for kickoff at South Wayne Field at Pivotal Stadium. And it's a new era for FIU. Willie Simmons takes over as head coach amongst a lot of fanfare here in South Florida. Welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. Steve Goldstein alongside Kim Bokamper. And Bo, it's good news for Willie Simmons because he's taking over as head coach. He may have the best and the most dynamic offensive player in Conference USA and quarterback Kewan Jenkins.
Well, he's already the preseason conference offensive player of the year for Conference USA. And so you got that going. This is his third year, so he knows this offense. He knows this stadium. He knows what this team's about. And I think Willie brought in a lot of different players for him. I think he brought in like 24 new recruits, 21 freshmen on this roster. So there's going to be some people that are going to jump out at you and do some good things with him. But I think this is an opportunity for this team, certainly to get off to a quick start if they can dodge this lightning out here.
Yeah, and Willie says they threw a lot at them during camp. He's curious to see the response here on opening night. Now, on the other side, Bethune-Cookman comes down from northern Florida. They're going to play two quarterbacks likely, in Timmy McClain and Cameron Ransom. Take us inside what that's like when two quarterbacks play in the same
Well, you kind of think if you got two quarterbacks, you don't have one, right? And so I think they're just trying to find their way. And they've got two pretty good players that they like that are going to just, I don't know how they're going to go back and forth, but they're going to each get a shot at it. But, Willie's got a little history with this team. I think he's beat them 5 times. So Willie, I think, has a little jump on Bethune-Cookman. So they're going to have to play really well to get the job done.
All right, so we're ready to go. There's Kewan Jenkins, nicknamed Lights Out, a Miami kid. And, boy, a lot of is expected from him. And, Bo, we were practice the other day, and you see him now up and down the sideline, interacting with the defensive players. He's really a team leader.
Well, he is the team leader. Look, he's been here a long time, 3 years as a starting quarterback, and he knows what he wants to deliver. He's on lists for postseason awards already, and he's got an opportunity to set some records here this year when it comes to passing. So this is a guy that's confident in himself, and I think they've kind of adjusted the offense a little bit. Maybe want to run a little bit further, maybe run first, but then play a lot of play action, get some short passes out there in the flats, and then give them an opportunity to throw over the top when the opportunity presents itself.
Now the Willie Simmons era at FIU about to begin. Willie has never had a losing season as a head coach. 8 years, 24th season of FIU Panthers football about to begin. Now FIU won the toss. Willie Simmons elected to kick off. Willie spent last year at Duke as the running backs coach. Said learned a lot from Manny Diaz about, tactical approach to the game. Of course, before that, a lot of success for Simmons at FAMU, won the SWAC in 2023, also won the Celebration Bowl, so he's very familiar with Bethune-Cookman. Marquis Johnson, redshirt senior, is deep for the Wildcats to receive, and he'll field it inside his own 5, and the football season is underway. Johnson slips a tackle, then taken down at the 19-yard line. That's where Bethune-Cookman's offense will come out. And we'll keep an eye every time on the quarterback because both Timmy McClain and Cameron Ransom will play in this game.
You talk about the quarterback. You talk about Kewan Jenkins. The defense isn't bad either. You got Brian Blades the second over on one side, Ashton Lavelle's on the other side. Those two are very good players in the defense. So I think the roster that Willie has to work with, both offensively and defensively, very balanced, and I think they're going to provide some fireworks, certainly tonight against this football team.
Well, we'll get the senior from Lakeland, Florida. Cameron Ransom will begin at quarterback, last year's starter. 11 games played. Both quarterbacks are dual threat. Here's Ransom. Quick out. And Keegan Davis in on the stop, along with Johnny Chaney, who's a transfer from Colorado, played for Willie Simmons at FAMU, number 0. He and Percy Courtney, those linebackers.
And Davis kind of keeps them contained and lets someone come in from the inside and make the play, just what you want to see.
There's Blades, as Bo mentioned, bottom of your screen, number 2. Terrific cornerback, part of the Blades legacy of football in South Florida. On the ground here to the freshman Juan Rodriguez, and he is stacked up maybe a yard. That's it. Rodriguez is a freshman from here in Miami, played at Norland High School.
Got a nice defensive front. A lot of big guys up there. Kenton Simmons, Quaylen Hill, Keegan Davis. That they're going to mix around. I think we're going to see a lot of players in this game. The starters obviously are going to play. Second team, and you may get down into those guys that don't get many opportunities to play if this game goes the way people think it will.
And we'll get a flag before the snap on 3rd down and 9. Bethune-Cookman should be backed up. And they are. So now, Bo, the Panthers get a chance to really pin the ears back.
Yeah, this is what you want to do. You want to get those guys in. And we've talked about this. These teams now, both college and the pros, they really want to put pressure on the quarterbacks. So you're seeing do-down linemen. You're seeing 2 upside linebackers all the time. Safeties coming in on the blitz. So it's a very pro-pass rush kind of an orientation these days. There you see it right there, the blitz coming in.
Yeah, they got a good hit. Ransom delivers and he completes. And crossing midfield is Ross. And down the sideline inside the FIU 30. A huge gain. Ransom delivered to Javon Ross.
Yeah, I think it was Shamir Sterling, or who was it in there that had the coverage, or McGrew on the other side. But just got inside, and you do all that work to get him in that position, and you get the big score. You get a big run or completion.
Now Ransom again over the middle, and that's going to be short and incomplete. So a 59-yard gain. Ransom to Ross has Bethune-Cookman in FIU territory.
They'll be all right. All they've got to do is settle down, go ahead and do what you do. They start off really well in that first series. You would let one get away from you, but I think the defense is going to be pretty steadfast.
Hill and Carter inside on that defensive line for FIU. Davis and a guy they're excited about, Kenton Simmons on the outside. Here's Rodriguez up the middle. Davis was there to meet him. Pyle pushed, so a gain of about 4 yards on the play. And I tell you what, Rodriguez, the running back, what a story from Miami, number 20 for Bethune-Cookman. He was homeless. The family was homeless. And he had high school coaches and others that never let him get off track, finds his way to Bethune-Cookman. And they are thrilled to have him, head coach Raymond Woody, giving him the playing time here early in the game.
It's a good story.
He's a gritty, tough worker. It's another 3rd down situation here. That's Ross in motion. Ransom finds an open man, but right down quickly is their top receiver, Malik Huggins. That's short. And let's see if they grab the 3, and yes, they'll try to do that with Juan Dominguez, the kicker.
Yeah, I think if you're Bethune-Cookman, you want to put some points on the board. First drive out there, you put points on the board. You get your guys settled down, and then maybe have some, make some adjustments that you need to, especially in the early downs over here. And it's going to be good for them. And but it'll give the Panthers something to be upset about and get back at it.
We've gotten used to these teams, 3rd and 4th and 2 or 3. They always go for it, so that's a little different one. 35 yards here.
Blocked.
And it is good.
I thought the guy blocked it.
So Juan Dominguez able to bang it through, and the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats here on the road on opening night take a 3-0 lead over the FIU Panthers. And, of course, the big 59-yard play was the catalyst.
Yeah, he had a rush on him, but just got inside. Was able to pick up some big yardage. I'm sure they'll talk about that on the sideline.
Yeah, they had 62 yards on the drive. That was 59 of them right there.
Right there. Jawan DeWitt, the defensive coordinator here at FIU, I'm sure he'll be talking to them and figuring out what to do with that secondary. But, look, they got some good pass rush going on. They played the run very well, and so I think it's a pretty good start for them, all being said.
There's a look at Raymond Woody, as mentioned him earlier. Now in his 3rd year, they were 2-10 last year. I spoke to him yesterday, and he talked about the details and all those things, Bo, because most of those losses were painful. A point, a field goal, they were close in every game, and said, hey, we've emphasized that, and it's now more of a player-run team. We seem to hear that a lot around football teams these days.
I think coaches are trying to embolden their players to, hey, you guys be the guys on the field that if someone's not doing something, you're the guys that have to kind of lift them up a little bit, and maybe you kind of have to maybe kick them in the backside a little bit to get them going. And I think a lot of teams are taking that in stride and trying to institute that into team of face mask almost there.
Yeah, Saquon Jean-Pierre, one of the best return men in the country. He was third last year in the NCAA in average kick return at 28 yards plus, and he gets a good return there for FIU. Started his career at St. Thomas University right up the road, and NAIA now here in FIU and Conference USA.
He's a candidate for one of the National Preseason Special Teams Player of the Year award. So he's a consistent guy. You talked about the 28 yard average, not bad. If you keep doing that, you're going to break some now and then.
Return that one 22 yards, and Kewan Jenkins, Conference USA preseason Offensive Player of the Year at quarterback. Out of Miami Central, quick pass out of the flat. McNeil bursts. And then lost an edge. Remember, this field is slippery. It's been raining all afternoon into the night. We had a 75-minute delay, so McNeil had room, but he went down just short of the first down.
Yeah, that was a sharp play. I mean, everyone did what they had to do. Just got the easy throw, good protection. You kind of get a little change of motion in there for him.
Jenkins unloads quickly. Owens, he's got the first down. And John Owens across the 45 to the 47-yard line. These were the two teammates at Miami Central. Yeah. Owens and the quarterback Jenkins, they won a few championships.
No, I think they won 3 championships there, and you get two quality guys out of there that have done a lot of work here at FIU, and there's still a lot of field for them to take up this year. I think they're going to have a big year.
Look at that Bethune-Cookman defense up against it tonight against Jenkins and this FIU offense. Jenkins throws again. Demps over the middle. That's complete to the Bethune-Cookman 44-yard line. Kewan Jenkins getting rid of the football quickly.
A little play action fake, and then is able to get the ball out there. There you go. You get someone stepping up a little bit.
Samaj Demps, first catch of the season. Jenkins buys some time, rolling, tucking, 40. And first down yardage for Kewan Jenkins, doing it with the arm and the feet.
You know he's a great athlete. I mean, you don't do what he's done in this here at FIU and not being that kind of guy. But I think this year he really wants to make a statement. His quality and the quality of football. Not only here at FIU, but looking forward to possibly getting an opportunity to get into a training camp next year.
10-yard gain inside the Bethune-Cookman 35. Plenty of time. Deep sideline. Complete inside the 10. On the money again, and Samaj Demps with his second catch of the drive.
Good execution, good protection up front. We were talking about it before we went on the air. This offensive line they brought in here, big offense, 6'7", 310, 6'4", 300, 6'5", 290, 6'4", 310, 6'6", 330. This is a big, strong offensive line that Willie's put together.
Flag comes in before the snap. First and goal at the 8 for the Panthers. One of those everybody else moved.
Yeah, that's right.
By the way, Kewan Jenkins has now moved into 5th place in passing yards all time at FIU, passing Wes Carroll with last completion.
It didn't take him long
to
start moving up the leaderboard.
five minutes into the season. He'll continue to do that in a number of categories. Owens looking for a hole. He's got one.
Nice.
And down to the 1-yard line.
He uses that same action and hands the ball off instead of pulling it out, and just got him off guard. And that offensive line, like I said, they're powerful.
Gain of 11. Panthers knocking on the door. It's Owens again, and he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. Impressive season opening drive.
Willie Simmons out there, he's loving that, huh? A well-executed drive after the big breakdown on defense. They get the field goal, and just drive it right down their throats. That tells Bethune-Cookman they're going to be in for a long, long night.
So Kewan Jenkins doing it all on that drive. He was a perfect 4 for 4. His former high school teammate, KJ Owens, takes it in for the touchdown. Robert Sorenchon for the extra point. We'll get a whistle on that.
Yeah, it's a Bethune.
More action pre-snap.
That's right. It's got a little anxious in there. They're calling this on FIU?
Yeah, movement before. Will is saying, all right, everybody calm down. And I asked Willie, hey, you get nervous at all? You know, it's still a first game. He goes, you know what? I got my eye on everybody else. I'm going to see who's nervous. If the loud guys are quiet and the quiet guys are loud, then I know people are out of character.
He doesn't look like a guy that gets too nervous. I think he's a pretty cool customer down there.
So they got to stretch out the extra point after the penalty. Sorencha. It's a 25-yarder. He is perfect. Season opening touchdown at Pit Bull Stadium for the FIU Panthers. Owens takes it in for the lead. Well, back at Pit Bull Stadium, an impressive opening drive to the season for FIU.
Good protection, gets the ball out there, nice connection, good route, and this is where you want to start things. You do it. You can do it on the ground. You can do it in the air. Look at that, same action that he had earlier. That kind of gives that defensive front a little problem, and then you just punch it in. Look at Jackson Verdugo just collapsing the linebacker on that play.
Yeah, Verdugo, interesting story there. Tight end, freshman from College Station, Texas, has impressed in camp and getting playing time.
You know, he's got Willie brought in 25 transfers, 21 true freshmen. You know, and they're all on the roster at some point. I think there's 3. You could expect to see 3, maybe 4 freshmen play quite a bit early on in this season.
Noah Grant will kick off after the touchdown. And Johnson has to let this one go. That's through the end zone. Touchback for a touchback. Ooh. You know, action on that FIU sideline.
Got knocked into the kicking tent.
Well, you know, those special teamers, you know, you get one chance, you better make the most of it.
Well, there's always that one guy, you know, that he's just like running down there like a bullet and just looking for something to hit.
Did you have a guy in your Dolphin days?
We always had guys like this. Steve Shull, Steve Potter. Yeah, everyone has them. But they get a little anxious. You know, no one was there, so he just figured, let me take down that kicking tent. Hopefully we don't need it for field goals anymore.
That's it. Ball comes out to the 25, and after the impressive opening drive, Cameron Ransom will stay in at quarterback. So we haven't seen Timmy McClain yet. Ransom again, 6'3", 220, started for Bethune-Cookman last year, played in 11 games. Hit the big 59-yard pass on that first drive to Javon Ross. Running that spread offense. Here's Johnson on the carry. Bursts up the middle. And gets to the 49-yard line. A big burst and a gain of 24 yards on first down.
A crease on the outside and just turned on the Jets. Good run by him. Good play call.
And they quickly line it up, and Ransom's ready to go again. Oh, that's a fumble. Ransom able to cover up just before Kenton Simmons could get there for FIU.
Yeah. Yeah, you just get a little nose can, little Keegan Davis, I think, kind of bit the cheese on that one. Give an opportunity to get outside. You got to, if you're in that situation, you got to play outside in and not get inside out. That's just what happened.
Lost 2 yards on the fumble. Ransom slings it out. Oh, nearly intercepted. Read well and played well by Johnny Chaney, and he got a couple of hands on that ball, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, Johnny Chaney's made a couple good plays. That was a good break in the ball. Earlier, he had a nice kind of stuff the run in there. He's going to be a good player for these guys. Junior.
Yeah, 6'3", 230, but after playing for Willie Simmons at FAMU, went to Colorado, now here to FIU with Willie getting this head coaching job. First FBS head coaching game for Willie Simmons here at FIU. Crowd gets into it on 3rd and long, and the flag comes in. Now they're going to get a timeout. Timeout before the snap, so first timeout of the half. Called by Bethune-Cookman.
First game of the season. You're going to have those issues.
All right, they'll talk it over, and 3rd and long for the Wildcats when we come back.
This is where your ambition takes flight, at a top-ranked research university in the heart of Miami. This is where we crush cancer, explore oceans, and pioneer sustainable solutions. This is where we push limits and challenge conventions, where tomorrow's leaders make their mark, studying storms, building resilience, and driving impact. This is where you harness your potential and grow unstoppable. Step into the future at Florida International University.
Make it work.
Touchdown, Bearcats. Knocks down the
3. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh,
life, it's joyous and at times challenging. At Baptist Health, we stand by you with the expertise you need and innovation that makes a difference. Welcome to the warmer side of care. Welcome to Baptist Health.
Hey, it's Spiro. And when you need to make your next local move, call the locally trusted expert, The Good Greek. As a former police officer and now as your trusted mover, I've made South Florida my home. So whether you're moving from Miami to Lauderdale or Boca to Stewart, call your local moving experts at Good Greek Moving and Storage. Our movers are professionally trained at our own Superhero Movers Academy to ensure the best move ever. Schedule your local move today at goodgreek.com.
Superhero movers.
Well, the first time we spoke to Willie Simmons this offseason, Bo, we asked him, what, any non-negotiables? He said no excuses, no complaining, great effort all the time. And he's curious to see how his team responds here on opening night.
Well, we saw him at practice, and you like his character. He's not a screamer. He's not a yeller. He's one of those guys like, he's given the team leadership opportunity to kind of mold his team the way they want to do. But you can tell when something's wrong, he's going to correct it the way it's going to be done, where it's not going to be done anymore. So I really like the personality that he's taken into this job.
Well, here are 3rd and 12. Josiah McGrew starting at safety, the true freshman for FIU back there. That was a surprise out of camp for the Panthers. They split it out 5 wide. Ransom tries to go up the middle and nothing doing. The big fellas in the middle, led by Hill, stack them up on 3rd down.
Yeah, Hill's a big guy in there. 95, Waylon Hill, senior.
So FIU gets the hold. The dangerous John Pierre back, standing at his own 14-yard line to receive the punt from Max Tulin. They love to kick it away from him and not give him a chance. They try to. And he does get the fair catch. Then a little contact. That's a flag. Yeah, contact was made.
They made the fair catch signal, made the catch, and got hit by the defender. Those are mistakes you can't make, and I'm sure we'll hear about that.
So you know how dangerous Saquon Jean-Pierre is. They had that directional punt, and that was actually a really good punt to not allow him a return, force the fair catch. The referees are talking about this one for a while, though.
Yeah, I don't, I guess, if it's incidental.
Huh? Okay, so they rule he was blocked into the returner.
Well, let's take a look and see. He was pushed into him.
Yeah, there was a push there.
Yeah, I could see that. All right. It's interesting. We're at practice. Willie Simmons was out kind of watching the full team, and Nick Coleman, the offensive coordinator, was calling the plays in practice. Here on game day, Willie Simmons is calling the plays with his headset into the quarterback's earpiece. So he's controlling the plays here, and I guess the reason is, he said before, he wants to see the full practice, but here he wants to focus on offense, getting the plays he wants in, because I think he's trying to get this offense into a different realm than they were last year. A little bit more, like I said, a little bit more play action. We've already seen a few times that they've already played play action and made it a benefit for themselves.
And effective on the ground. Owens with a 6-yard gain on 1st down. Now he gets the pitch out to the right side across the 20, spins. He's got the 1st down. A.J. Owens going to be the workhorse for this team.
Again, this guy Jackson Verdugo pushing the guy out, giving him a seam inside. Watch him out there on the outside. That's 86.
And they got Justin Cayenne in there, tight end. Number of tight ends on this team. They're rotating them here early on. Getting everybody a little action. So a little breathing room now for Kewan Jenkins out to the 23. This offense so tough to stop. Jenkins finds Alex Perry, and no gain there. Perry's the big transfer, and I mean that literally and figuratively. 6'5", 210 out of Hawaii. It's a big get for this FIU program, and he's emerged as their best wide receiver.
Yeah, watching him out there, looking at him, I mean, he's a big, long guy, long arms and everything. He's certainly going to be a weapon.
Well, they bottle him up there after the reception, a loss of a yard. He split out to the right all alone. Demps goes in motion, already a couple of catches in the game. That's incomplete. Jenkins was looking for Demps again.
Pass is incomplete. 3rd down.
Stinnett, the linebacker, out there in coverage, fired up on the sideline, the junior out of Las Vegas. He's second team all SWAC preseason. Thune-Cookman out of the Southwest Athletic Conference. So now a 3rd down for FIU. Anthony Carey, the transfer from Georgia Tech, in at running back, and we'll get a timeout called. And he'll huddle up on that FIU sideline along with the defense for Bethune-Cookman. You know, and Willie Simmons comes in, Bo, 3 consecutive 4-win seasons here at FIU, so they decide to make the change and start a new era of the program.
Yeah, and you bring in somebody that, you know, it's like you said, it's first job as a head coach in the FBS, moves up there, but he brings with him credentials. I mean, you know, he's got, he's been a winner. And you talk about he's beaten Bethune-Cookman 5 times, 5-0 against Bethune-Cookman, 3 of them in the Florida Blue Classic. So certainly knows how to beat them. But you know, I think that it was a good. The change needed to be made. The last couple of years weren't what they expected here, and so to bring in somebody like him, and look, you know, he gets his first FBS job, he wants to do the right thing, and I think it's a whole different atmosphere on campus with this football team.
Yeah, a lot of excitement for sure. On third down, Jenkins pressured, trying to get free, and he falls down inside the 10. So that's a big loss. Then a late flag comes in. The loss about 12 yards.
Wow.
But Montravius Lloyd with the personal foul penalty.
That's just uncalled for. You can't do that.
So he was he tried. Yeah, he kind of tried to hold up, realized that he was already down. You saw like kind of anguish on his face. He grabs his helmet. Wow, what a huge play. They had him punting from basically their own end zone.
Get first down.
Comes back out to the 24. Tough penalty to take for Bethune-Cookman. Here's Jenkins rolling out. Throws complete. He's got the tight end, and that's Dallas Payne. There is a flag on the play on the far side of the field.
Tackled by Antoine Watts.
Oh.
And that's on Julius Pierce on the offensive line, downfield too early.
Yeah, well, you know, you're going to have to, you're going to have to work through that early in the season. You know, they want to do that real tight little screen out there, and those offensive linemen need to know. Offensive line need to know when to stay and when to go. But that's a half of a yard kind of a deal you're working with.
So another penalty here in this first quarter. FIU set back. And the first down yardage for Carey. So that's his first touch as an FIU Panther. That's Anthony Carey, the transfer from Georgia Tech. RB2 beside Owens.
Anthony Carey got himself his own clothing line. You know that, Goldie?
Impressive.
Nice little spin move there.
That might have been my error. That was KJ Owens still in the game. The 5 looked like a 6 from where we were.
He doesn't have a clothing line.
But Carey still does. We'll get to that. Jenkins complete over the middle, right near the first down marker. And the catch for McGuire Anderson, transfer from BYU.
Boy, nice timing on that throw. He just kind of got the ball, give it a ball fake, and then got it out of the pocket.
They hurry it up on 3rd and short. Bang it up the middle, and that's a first down. Owens to the 39-yard line.
Owens with the carry.
So Owens, hard run, will give way to Carey, who's now in the game.
Playing a little hurry-up offense here. Nope, guess they're going to huddle up. Penalty. That was a timeout. No.
No, they're just waiting. Yeah, they bring in a couple more tight ends.
Yeah.
We see Staten in there for the first time with Cayenne. So, hey, Willie Simmons said we're going to see a lot of guys in this game tonight, and he's holding true to form. I think all 4 tight ends have gotten snaps already on offense. This is Carey with a big hole across midfield and into Bethune-Cookman territory. A gain of 12. for Anthony Carey.
Boy, and he gets out there and just sticks his foot in the ground, cuts inside, and picks up some valuable yardage. Just a nice run, nice blocking, nice timing. It's exactly what you're looking for.
Quick pace Panther offense. Jenkins has him at the line again. Beaucamper may be getting some of those clothes after that run by Carey. On the house, hopefully, for you. Kiwan back to pass. Looking deep. Ooh. Throwing deep. Ooh. Incomplete. Overshot for Kyle McNeil. You had Gabe White back there in coverage for Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah, I think McNeil looked back a little bit early. If he'd have kept on running, would have had a little bit more of an opportunity to catch that football. But I think he was trying to figure out where it was, and it just went over his head. Nice throw. I mean, that was on target.
He's got some zip on it, that's for sure. So 2nd and 10 now, just across midfield. Eventful first quarter of the 2025 season from South Dade Kia Field at Pitbull Stadium. Jenkins play action. Here's Perry, and he's wrapped up immediately. That's a good tackle by White on big Alex Perry. Hold him short of the first down by a couple of yards.
What an advantage to have a guy like Keon Jenkins. Knows the offense. He's comfortable in the offense. And even though they've changed the offense, Willie's changed the offense a little bit, he's running it to perfection. And I think it brings a lot of calm to that huddle and a lot of confidence that they're going to be able to move the ball.
Davey O'Brien Quarterback Award watch list, Maxwell Award, Johnny Unitas Golden Arm, Jenkins, a lot of preseason chatter about him and his play. He'll throw again out on the flat. Carey, little Sutter step, and he's got the first down the sideline.
Yeah, they've got him off balance now. You know, you run that play action left, play action right, handing the ball off, pulling it out and throw it, and now you just kind of get a quick shot out there and go one-on-one with the defensive back.
Inside the 35, Jenkins under pressure, and down he goes. We got a flag as well. Loss of 5 yards on the sack. And we'll get the call here. And there's another error by Bethune. You know, you're going on the road against a team like FIU. You can't make these types of mistakes with the penalties.
Yeah, you get in and get pressure. Maybe the reason you got pressure because you're offsides, but you know, you disrupt the play and you put him in a bad situation, and you get a penalty on it. That's not winning football. But look, it's the first game of the season for both teams. Mm-hmm. You expect these kind of things. I think from what I see right now from FIU, they're a pretty confident team with what they're doing and pretty precise with their the offense that they've got running.
Yeah, it looks good. And Jenkins, all day back there, surveying, fires, and sideline incomplete. We had to wait for the call. It was Eric Nelson, the intended receiver for the Panthers, with Antoine Watson coverage for Bethune-Cookman.
Good protection up front. Gave him a long time to scan the field.
2nd and 5.
Just a little bit out. Not far off, man.
Now on 2nd and 5.
Oh, there was.
And they're going to take a look at that.
That was close.
All right, we'll see. They'll talk this over. It was Jenkins to Nelson, initially ruled incomplete, but they're going to take another look.
Oh, that's tight.
discussing during the break, and I asked my opinion. What'd you think? In a round ago, I thought he was out, but of course, go the other way whenever I think that.
There you go. He was in. I thought that knee was sliding out at the line, but great catch. I guess you put the ball right where you had to put it, where no one else could get it.
Nelson, known for his good hands, and he showed that there. Played right up the road at Miramar High School here in South Florida. So once again, another solid drive led by Kewan Jenkins, who's 9 of 11 passing. And FIU's got it at the 16-yard line. Now right after the timeout for the review, they'll let the quarter run out. So the 2025 season getting underway tonight here in South Florida on FIU's campus, Pit Bull Stadium. And it's the Panthers driving and leading Bethune-Cookman 7-3. Well, between quarters here at Pit Bull Stadium, the FIU women's soccer team honored the Conference USA champions last year. Remember, they beat Liberty 1-0 in the tournament championship game, and they also won the regular season title as well. Athletic Director Scott Carr out there, and FIU President Jeanette Nunez congratulating the squad. Also got a 3-2
women's soccer big here, always a big contender.
They are solid 3-2 win over Stetson yesterday as well. Now under the lights here on the FIU campus. Steve Goldstein, Kim Bokamper with you on this Friday night opening night. Kewan Jenkins has him on the move again, goes over the middle and just behind McNeil a little bit and incomplete.
Yeah, the play action again works nice, and Like you said, I'm not sure if it was receivers too fast or he just kind of threw it a little late, but it was a nice throw and would have been a beautiful catch. Look at the pocket, just clean. Sit there and find a place to throw it. They got tipped a little bit, no?
It fluttered. Yeah, he has had plenty of time so far tonight, Jenkins.
Broken down a couple times, but for the most part, it's been pretty clean for him.
So on 2nd and 10, they'll give it to Owens up the middle, bursting inside the 10, inside the 5, carries defenders into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. K.J. Owens.
You like to see a guy run like that. That's a want run. You wanted that. You took it from them. I tell you, this play action, you know, I mean, you pull it out, you throw it, you pull it out and throw it, and then you stick it in his gut and have him run down. And with it, especially with a guy like that who can run between the tackles and give you a little burst when he needs to, right there. Yeah, nice running.
He is poised to have a monster season. The senior from here in Miami already 2 touchdowns on opening night and 52 yards on the ground. And a flag again on the extra point attempt that happened last time they scored. And they'll be backed up again.
Delay a game. Or to delay the game when you're kicking an extra point. But it did.
Make it a little further. Kewan Jenkins up and down the sideline. Such promise for him, 3rd year here at FIU. Will Hoyt, the new punter, is the holder, and that's good from Sorencha to make it a 14-3 FIU lead. So, you know, Bethune-Cookman up against it here against this FIU offense. They've already rolled up 146 yards.
Yeah, I think they're doing what they want to do. And look, you got to give a lot of credit to that offensive line. We've been talking a lot about the play action. It kind of freezes those linebackers, whether he's going to hand the ball off or throw it. But that offensive line is pushing the line of scrimmage, giving him some holes to run through, and then when he pulls it out to throw the ball, he's got protection. So I think this thing is running as well as you can expect for the first game with an offense that's a little bit different than the one that was run with the guys that were here last year. Now, there's a lot of guys that they're here this year that weren't here last year, but I think that so far this whole coaching staff's got to be pretty happy, especially offensively with what they're doing.
And on the other side for Bethune-Cookman, Raymond Woody will not be happy with that drive. Remember, those 2 penalties were huge, especially the personal foul one, and they had them punting from inside the 10-yard line. Kept the drive going, then the offside as well. So 15 plays, 89 yards, 7 minutes and 4 seconds for the Panthers. Gave that defense a nice rest.
Yeah, you're looking for efficiency. You got it on that drive.
Johnson deep again for the return for the Wildcats. Redshirt senior from Philadelphia, transfer from Montana State. That's a line drive that'll bounce at the 20, and it will roll out of bounds.
Yep.
So that's a penalty on the kickoff. Good play by Johnson, just letting it go. And it looks like Ransom will stay in the game at quarterback. So despite the thought that both quarterbacks are going to play, and they still might, so far it's been Cameron Ransom's show.
I'm not going to speculate on when he may make a move, but if nothing happens on this drive, it may be the next one. You know, although if you feel strongly about the freshman, why don't you give him as many snaps and let him get the feel of the game as long as you can.
Well, let's see. I think it is McLean coming in now.
Yeah.
A little confusion there on the sideline, and now it's center. So Timmy McLean, number 7, is in at quarterback for the first time, as we expected. Both of them to play. McLean's got quite a history. Played for UCF, USF, Arkansas State. Big prospect out of Central Florida. He was one of the best quarterback prospects really ever out of Central Florida, McClain, and 9 starts as a freshman back at USF a number of years ago.
The
Finds
guys up
his way.
front, Gary Courtney on that stop.
And McClain attempting his first pass for Bethune-Cookman. He's got wheels. He's out of trouble. Flags coming all over the place. Throws sideline complete at the FIU 40 to Campbell, but flags were everywhere in the Wildcats' backfield. And the thought would be this is coming back. And that's holding on the tight end, Miles Morales.
Yeah, your quarterback gets out that far. Someone's got to hold up out there and just grabs him by the. Once you grab him that collar, see it. Just when you see that pull, they're gonna call it every time.
Yeah, that was on Steven Shannon, the FIU defensive lineman. So McClain, first pass as a Wildcat, wiped out by the penalty. Back of the 26. Go on the ground here. And coming up to make the tackle for FIU was Mr. Clark.
Mr. Clark, I've been waiting to hear you call that name.
Yeah, I've been waiting to call it.
That's a really nice name. I gotta admit that's a good name.
I love it. I mean, you see him, as a
Yeah,
baby.
hey,
What is
Mr.
he?
Clark.
He's a mister. Why not?
He commands respect every time you mention his name, right?
Oh, there's no confusion there. You're 100% right, Bo Camper. You're on the money. 3rd and 13 now. McClain with some time. Throws incomplete. Pass was intended for Gerald Campbell. And there was Victor Evans in coverage for the Panthers, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, not a very auspicious start for McClain in this one.
Yeah, tough matchup tonight for Bethune-Cookman going up against FIU here in Miami. Had that good first drive, the 59-yard play, got the field goal, but it looks like it's going to be a tough night to stop this Panthers offense. Yep. And Jean-Pierre has mentioned one of the best returners in the country is deep. He'll get a chance. And good coverage by the Wildcats. Only got a couple on the return.
Tackle. Good tackle.
Kenny Jackson leading the way on the coverage. But that's where Kewan Jenkins and the offense will come back out on the field for the Panthers on opening night with a 14-3 FIU lead.
Welcome to the 305, where the sun shines and the game is always on.
From the field to your front door, Apex One Inspections and Surveys has your back.
That's why we're proud to announce that we're the official inspection and survey company of FIU Athletics.
Keeping your home,
Your family,
and our community safe, one inspection at a time.
Dale!
At South Dade Kia, we know that finding the perfect car is like choosing the ideal pair of shoes. It has to be comfortable, stylish, and above all, make you feel good.
I hate calling my insurance company. They take forever.
Hey, remember, I got into an accident yesterday. Can you please call the car insurance company?
Oh! What else can possibly go wrong?
Don't worry, Peony Insurance is here to handle everything. At Peony Insurance, we cover it all. Home, auto, health, commercial, and everything under the sun. If you ever need anything, just contact your Peony Insurance agent and they will handle everything for you. Peony Insurance, we're here to make your life easier.
At Baptist Health Orthopedic Care, you don't have to be a pro athlete to be treated like one. We use the latest techniques to give you an accurate diagnosis, along with surgical and non-surgical solutions, no matter who you are. Our team of specialists will do everything to help you perform at your best again. And with personalized recovery and rehabilitation plans, you'll be back to living your life to the fullest in no time. Welcome to Pro Level Orthopedic Care.
Well, look at KJ Owens having himself a big night here on opening night. The redshirt senior from Miami, already a couple of touches and halfway to the century mark.
Yeah, he's running the ball really well. Again, we talk about that. Can't talk about that without talking about the offensive line, giving some run room. And again, you know, the little play fakes help open things up for him. But you know, I think he's going to have a big year this year. I mean, look, this team has gone 4-8 over the last 3 years. That's why they made the change and brought in Willie Simmons. And I think Willie Simmons has kind of got the DNA of a coach that can get this team going and be a lot more consistent and bring a lot more wins home during the current season and moving forward.
Anthony Carey now in at running back for Owens. And Jenkins gets the drive started. Dances out of trouble. Throws, has a man wide open, and that's complete to Staten. And he's to the 43-yard line. FIU finding the opening, a gain of 18 on first down.
Yeah, Jenkins, no worry in that pocket, just taking his time, moving around a little bit, found a spot to where he can plant his foot and throw the football. It was a nice job by him.
Rolling out again and going sideline, nearly intercepted. Oh, he tried to drop it in there. The defensive coverage.
Yeah, that was a tough throw from in the position he was in, trying to throw that ball there. It's tough to get a lot of zip on it, and so he just kind of floated it out there. Unfortunately, the defender didn't pick up the ball.
Tariq Hollinger, redshirt freshman out of Orlando, got his hands on it. Braden Staten, the tight end, 2 plays ago, first catch of his career. So we're seeing them go deep into the tight end position here on opening night. Here's Carey, and there's no room there. Wildcats defense getting the penetration led by Montravius Lloyd.
Yeah, just broke down up front.
Couple of positives, really, maybe for the first time defensively for the Wildcats, but it's 3rd down and 11 down.
You know, now you spread them out. Got 3 receivers on this side, 1 over there on the far side. Bunch them up.
Yeah, Payne, the tight end in there, the transfer from UAB. Jenkins goes short. Midfield carries, got the first down. So Anthony Carey giving FIU a spark coming in for Owens at running back.
You get all the attention on the bunch side, and then you have someone just creep out their little safety valve. He knew he was there, knew that he was in trouble, knew right where to throw it, and it's a great execution to have somebody out there like that.
Now, Willie said he wanted to use everybody. 8 different Panthers have receptions so far in this game. There's Carey to gain a couple on first down. Steven Sparrow led the way for the tackle.
Tackled by LaRon Davis.
First game, but it's nice. You have a little 1-2 punch in that backfield where you can get 2 different guys in there and all give you a little something different.
Yeah, now they're going with the redshirt freshman Devontae Lyons, the 3rd running back, so he gets some action here on opening night. Lined up next to Jenkins. 2nd and 7 on the 40. Jenkins throws. McNeil inside the 30 to the 20. McNeil still on his feet and down to the 10-yard line. A 30-yard hookup. Jenkins to Kyle McNeil.
Yeah, redshirt freshman out there and just running that deep slant across the field. Protection, puts it right on target. He's able to catch that ball without stopping a beat. Look at this.
Demps out in the flat. He gets to the 5. Finally upended by Antoine Watts.
Make the big play. You go run a hurry-up offense. They're going to do it again. Got these guys on their heels. Why not keep them there?
Well, this is a tough one for the Bethune-Cookman defense to handle. Lyons in at running back. Lyons met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Lyons with the carry.
Yeah, you just can't stop your feet. You just got to kind of keep those feet chopping and seeing if you can find something. But he kind of went flat-footed and just got an arm tackle on him.
Yeah, Jalen Lewis, linebacker, got in there. So 3rd and goal now. They're back at the 6. Everybody looking over to the sideline. You wonder if it's 2 down territory for the Panthers. Jenkins such a threat with his arm and his feet down in this situation. And Kiwan's going to tuck it. He's going to run, makes a great move to the goal line. No signal yet.
I think he's short.
Touchdown. They give it to him. Jenkins is in. Lights out to the fans in the end zone here at Pitbull Stadium. Man, his enthusiasm is just infectious.
Yeah. You know, you look at him, you see him come out. You know he loves playing football, even out in the practice field. You can see it in his body language. He loves to be out there, loves to play the game. Yeah, I think that's, well, I think he may have rolled over the defender.
And they're holding him up on the extra point to make sure the call was correct.
Yeah, he was on top of the defender.
The run the field, the touchdown is now under review.
Okay, we will get the review. Now let's take another look at it here. Jenkins right near the goal line. This was on 3rd down. What a move.
Well, his elbow didn't hit the ground there. Ball was in the other hand. I think that may be a touchdown.
Ruled the touchdown on the field.
It's wherever the ball touches, so, or his elbow. Elbow doesn't hit the ground there. Stays on, yeah, he's riding over the, I think it's in.
You know, as the official, as we're looking at this, over on the right that came in and ruled it a touchdown. That's a good job by that official coming in there.
It is. I mean, that was a bang play, and to see that.
Touchdown is upheld.
It is.
And upheld, touchdown. And there he gives Kiwan another little chance to, lights out.
Huh?
Well, you know, everybody in Conference USA watching this game tonight and looking at Kiwan Jenkins, the preseason Conference Offensive Player of the Year, and it's been a good showing.
We've seen him run the offense efficiently. We've seen him throw the ball efficiently. We've seen him run the ball efficiently. So you can't ask much more from him other than that, just to continue to do it and continue to do it. Continue to do it as the season goes on.
FIU now up big on opening night in the 305. It's 21-3. FIU alum, NFL tight end Jonnu Smith in the house here on opening night. Jonnu had a big year last year for the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
Now with the Steelers, they'll open up next week against the Jets.
Yeah, so we'll, we hate to see him go from, if you're a Dolphin fan, but wish him the best of luck. And he's a great player here for FIU, and he always, when he was with the Dolphins, always talked about FIU and talked about it in glowing terms. So
yeah, true Panther. Watching Kewan Jenkins take that touchdown in. So 3 rushing touchdowns in this first half for FIU, all by the Miami Central High School hookup.
Yeah.
It was Owens twice and then Jenkins there.
Yeah. You know how they're going to be valuable all the way through. Those guys have been together for a long time, and they, I think they're probably be their last year together. So they might as well make the best of it, right? Put that guy back in the uniform.
Yeah, we can throw him out there.
Throw him out there for the second half.
Short kick here, so returnable for Johnson. Pushes his way across the 25-yard line, and there to meet him, Nate Henry for FIU on the special teams.
It's got to be good for these players at FIU on the sideline there to see a guy like Jonnu come back and be here and say, hey, look, he was standing right here on this sideline where I'm standing, and who knows if I work it right, if I work hard, I might be the same, have that same opportunity as he does. And always have a guy that has gone that far and done those types of things to come back is really really important.
Yeah, and T.Y. Hilton will go into the FIU Hall of Fame. Of course, great receiver here, played a long time, NFL, big time with the Colts.
Yep.
McClain still in at running back, and he is met solidly in the backfield. Levels got some penetration, and Kenton Simmons, who had a great camp for FIU, was there as well.
Yeah, that defense is playing tough. The linebackers.
Ross on the play, second down.
Keegan Davis in there. He's been in a lot of plays.
Davis, the redshirt senior. Run a little game there and comes up the middle. McClain completes that pass to Ross, who had the big gain in the first quarter.
Davis runs that game, comes up and gets part of the tackle on the way down the field.
Mm-hmm.
You like to see that kind of, that kind of hustle on every single play.
And now they got him over on the left side, and Simmons
they move him all
on the
over
right.
the place. Yeah.
Now Davis is a versatile player. They can move him around. Simmons, see him there on the near side, 25, standing up, 6'5", 260. McClain completes this. And short of the first down, Rodriguez couldn't get there. Nunu helped clean it up after Chaney got a hand on him.
Yeah, Chaney's one of those things. You just got to break down. You got to break down, make the tackle, not try to make too big of a play. Just get him down to the ground.
And they thought about it for a moment on 4th and 2, but they're at their own 35. Even though it is 21-3, and you kind of get the feeling, Bo, every time Kewan Jenkins can get this football, there's a good chance he's leading them on a drive.
You'd like to have him start as far away as can. Right. You don't want to give him this field position, right?
Jean-Pierre back again to receive. Tulin to punt. Flag comes in. Tulin goes end over end, and that's going to be a fair catch call.
And a flag on the play.
Yeah, that came in quick at the line of scrimmage.
Snap looked a little high and wide. The punter made a good grab at it.
Illegal formation. Kicking team had more than 4 players in the backfield. That 5-yard penalty added on to the end of the play. 1st and 10, FIU.
All right, penalty there for the Wildcats, so Panthers will get it at their own 30 to begin their drive. Jenkins, 13 of 17 for a $152, and he's got the rushing touchdown.
Pretty good performance so far. And you wonder in a game like this, how long do you keep him in? I mean, I would assume, probably guarantee, he'd like to stay in and play as long as possible, right? But again, you got a new coach who wants to maybe see some different people, move things, and when it gets to that point that you feel, hey, let's try to see and see some of these guys that we may need further down the line. they'll make some changes. Now, they've already been making some changes intermittently in both lines.
3 deep at running back. Lyons is in now. Jenkins picks that up after he dropped it. Alex Perry. Hard-nosed battle there against White, the cornerback. And it should be enough for the first down.
You know, it's a small thing. He drops the ball, has a wherewithal, don't panic, pick it up, spot your receiver, and throw the ball. That's what 3 years of experience gets you, right?
Yeah, he is cool, and he runs the. You see how quick.
Yeah.
You know, they're getting to the line. There's a lot of confidence and intention in what they're doing. Lyons gets the carry and banged up at the 45-yard line. Watts was in on the tackle, along with a few others. Antoine Watts, the transfer from Louisiana Monroe for Bethune-Cookman. First team all-SWAC preseason. Number 15 in the secondary. So Lyons picked up 4 yards on first down. FIU starting to really dominate in the time of possession as well with these long drives.
Well, they're kind of keeping them off balance. They're doing a little hurry up at times, and getting them on their heels, and then just play action. All those different kinds of things they're doing.
Little jet sweep there to McNeil across midfield to the 40. McNeil to the 35-yard line.
Well, he's got some moves. Looked like he was caught in the backfield, and he just made that one little short move to get some room, and then just took off. Nice, look at it right there. Boom. Froze the guy.
Yeah, good move there. Thornhill was left.
We've seen a couple good moves from him tonight.
Yeah, McNeil has really emerged here as one of the starting wide receivers along with Perry. Picked up 20 yards. Panthers at the 35. Play action. Jenkins looking over the middle, deep incomplete. The intended man was Tyson Carter. And he was all tangled up with Watts.
Yeah, he was tangled up with Watts there, and this kind of, I think he ran into him, or he just got road damage down the field.
Carter, a freshman from Orlando, getting his first target. Come to the sideline. Got Cedeno now in there at that right tackle spot. We expected him to go 8 or maybe even 10 deep on that offensive line tonight. Lyons off tackle, all kinds of room, sprinting down the sideline and into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Lyons made it look easy.
Well-designed play. Caught him off guard a little bit.
They've got more celebrations maybe than anybody in the country. I know it's only week 1, but I can't imagine anybody having more.
Don't waste them all on week 1. You got a long season to go, but I got a feeling they got a bunch in the bag. Yeah, this offense is cranking right now.
So 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns, all on the ground for FIU. 3 different players able to run into the end zone. Another extra point converted. And things just opened up. Look at this right side for Lyons. There was nobody there. And he sprints into the end zone.
Outside linebacker just crashed in and just left that wide open. 33.
And the Panthers lead it 28-3 on opening night.
Weekdays are a grind. Traffic, overflowing inbox, missed calls. Your weekdays deserve better. And this October, Conference USA is bringing better straight to your living room. Weekday CUSA is back. Conference USA is here to make your weekdays fun again. Enter a world of college football bliss. Treat yourself to touchdowns, turnovers, and the thrills that come with weekday CUSA football. CUSA is the star of the show weeknights all October long. Don't miss 1 second of the action.
Natural gas from Florida City Gas helps you power through life's unexpected moments, offering more reliability, more comfort, and more savings. The ability to count on us so they can count on you.
This is where your ambition takes flight, at a top-ranked research university in the heart of Miami. This is where we crush cancer, explore oceans, and pioneer sustainable solutions. This is where we push limits and challenge conventions, where tomorrow's leaders make their mark, studying storms, building resilience, and driving impact. This is where you harness your potential and grow unstoppable. Step into the future at Florida International University.
Jeanette Nunez on the field, all smiles, the president of FIU. She was recognizing some of the local elected officials here on opening night. South Dade Kia Field, Pitbull Stadium. Steve Goldstein, Kim Bokamper with you, our entire crew, where FIU's offense is off to a blazing start to the 2025 season.
Well, we're talking about the offense, but the defense has done their job. 3 points on the board, and that came off that one big play in the first drive where they're able to get the big yards, get them in field goal position. And after that, they've pretty much shut everything down. A couple of plays maybe slipped out, but for the most part, they've handled that offense pretty well.
Seen both quarterbacks for Bethune-Cookman, Cameron Ransom in the first quarter, and it's been Timmy McClain here in the second. Johnson will let it sail through the end zone for a touchback. That FIU defense gets back out there. Etienne is now in at cornerback. McClain will stay in at quarterback for the Wildcats.
You know, it was a little rainy earlier, got a little bit of electricity in the air. But boy, pretty nice crowd for opening night here on a Friday night. You know, you didn't see them all. They were all under the stadium. All of a sudden, when they let them in, they filled out pretty good.
Yeah, we heard the tailgate outside was pretty good here at FIU's campus. And we'll get a flag before the snap. So here on...
Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
On opening night, half a dozen penalties on Bethune-Cookman already.
Yeah.
Yes, it's perfect. Siagan Lonier there on that defensive line for FIU, number 19. He goes 6'7", 315.
Ooh, it's a big fella right there.
Oh, Blades getting the stick there. He had assistance as well. Ricky Shaw made the catch.
6'7", 315.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
He walks into a men's clothing store, you think they run and hide? They don't got nothing for him.
I just say, yes, sir, can I help you? Siagan Lonier from out of Virginia and transfer from Marshall. McClain slings it out, a dangerous pass. It is complete. Cheney ran Johnson out of bounds.
Percy Courtney right up there. It was going to look like he was going to bat that ball down. Just went right through his hands.
So 3rd and 12 now with 4.5 to go in the first half. FIU's defense feeling it. McClain over the middle, and that's complete on a couple of receivers right next to each other, but Ricky Shaw able to hang on, and that's a first down. Only the 3rd first down of the game for the Wildcats.
Yeah, so I think the receivers too close together, and there was a little gaggle of defenders there, but weren't able to get to the ball.
Ashton Levels made the tackle for FIU, but it's a gain of 18. So able to convert on a 3rd down. First time for McClain in the game. Yeah, quarterback. On the ground to Johnson, off right side with room. Gets to midfield. Etienne met him there. Then he pushed forward to get the first down.
Boy, Etienne stepped up, made a big boy tackle there. You just got to put your head in there and stand him up. He was able to get that, not give him any move to move forward. Stopped his momentum.
McLean now to throw. Gets it out to Shaw. Down the sideline, inside the 40 into the 34-yard line before Courtney finally made the tackle. So all of a sudden, Bethune-Cookman's got something going. A gain of 14 on that pass play.
And they're running into the hurry up right now.
Yeah, they had to change something up
Yeah,
and try
get
something different.
Going, yeah. Look, you still got a lot of time to play.
Ricky Shaw, a couple of catches on the drive. Transferred from Wofford after playing there for 2 years. McLean keeps it himself inside the 30.
Doing a good job there. That offensive line. I don't know that they're as big as the defensive front, but they're making some holes in there.
Yeah, as mentioned, McLean, back in 2021 at USF, had 9 starts as a freshman, a couple of years at UCF, and then he moved on to Arkansas State. Actually had a couple of touchdown passes in a game against Michigan last year. And he'll let this go down to the 2-minute warning.
This is a 2-minute timeout.
So Bethune-Cookman trying to get something on the board after 4 consecutive touchdowns scored by the Panthers. It's 28-3 here in Miami. Great to have football back in the football hotbed of South Florida. We're on the campus of FIU, where the Panthers have scored 4 straight touchdowns on the ground, only 28-3. Now, Bethune-Cookman driving for the first time since they had the ball first in the game.
See if the defense can bow up here a little bit.
Willie Simmons, FIU coaching debut. Second and 5 for Bethune-Cookman at the FIU 30. An effective drive so far, led by quarterback Timmy McLean. Redshirt senior. McLean holding, flushed out, under pressure, and he's run out of bounds. Josiah Taylor had the wheels going and didn't let McLean free.
Yeah, good job by him. You got to flatten out and not give him a chance to turn upfield. That's exactly what he did, just run him out of the sidelines.
So that pushes him back to the 34-yard line.
It's 3rd
You have to figure this is 2-down territory for the Wildcats. Marquis Johnson.
4 wide.
That's the running back. Yeah, they spread it out. McLean, they bring pressure, gets rid of it, sideline, and that's caught. That's a first down. The flag came in anyway, but a beautiful play hauled in by Lorenzo Jenkins.
That was good concentration by Jenkins. Had to make a turn, get up over the defender. They were going to call pass interference in the defender anyway.
$28-yard gain.
Defense, number 2. That penalty's declined. Result of the play, first down.
On 3rd and 9, the penalty would have been on Blades.
Game clock will start with the snap.
So the Wildcats
First and goal.
in business with a 1st and goal. Johnson at running back next to McLean. Line of scrimmage is the 6. Johnson gets the call. Met at the line of scrimmage. Cheney is there. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
Johnson carries. Tackled by Johnny Cheney Jr. and Josiah.
Timeout. FIU. They're first. 30 seconds in link. Game clock operator. Please reset the game clock to 1 minute 41 seconds.
So defensive timeout called.
I think big Quaylen Hill 95 was in on that tackle. You know, Quaylen.
You like him?
Kind of like a 6 foot, 320 pounds. You see the size of those legs? 700-pound squat. That's like 6 of you guys on his shoulder and doing a squat. 6 of you, Goldie.
There he
Look
is
at
right
that.
there.
He's holding him up.
Yeah.
Boom.
This ultimate tailgate experience will also feature
It's like trying to move a fire plug.
700 pounds.
700 pounds. That's a lot, man. That is a lot. But look, you got to. First of all, you got to have 2. You can't be tall, and you got to have some big squat, big thick legs.
Well.
And there you see it right there.
Check and check.
Check and double check.
The big fella right in the middle. Next to Aguilonye. So you're saying Bethune probably shouldn't try to go up the middle on the run again?
No, I would. Well,
do something different.
You know, yeah. I'd come maybe run a little play action and get outside real quick.
All right. Freshman Rodriguez from here in Miami in at running back on 2nd and goal. And they will run play action, and the throw is incomplete.
Yeah, receiver stumbled, never got out of his break.
Yeah, they're trying to get it to Huggins. Down near the goal line. Now 3rd down. So FIU used that timeout. Either way, they're going to get the ball back with some time.
I wouldn't guess it. I would say this is a four down decision by this by Bethune-Cookman, because what do you have to lose?
McLean rolling left. He's got to throw that away. So big plays down at the goal line by FIU. They got some penetration in the backfield. It is 4th down, and it looks like they're going to take the 3. They want to get Raymond Woody wanted to get some points on the board. Maybe reward his team for a good drive.
I would disagree with that. I would say put points on the board that are meaningful points. Because if you make it, you've scored a touchdown on them. You've closed the gap somewhat.
Yeah, manageable.
And you go in the locker room feeling good. And look, it can't get any worse. It can't get any worse than what it's been if you don't make it, right?
Well, Dominguez on for the chip shot field goal. And he's got it. So they opened the game on the opening drive with a field goal. FIU scored 28 consecutive points. Now they get another 3 to make it 28-6. And the Panthers have time left.
Yeah. I don't see anyone over that sideline jumping up and down though on that field goal. You know what I mean?
They are not. No.
Yeah. I don't understand. Maybe I'm just, I just don't understand that option. Maybe that's just me, Goldie.
I see your point, 100%. And of course with John Pierre as well, returning, they're likely going to get some decent field position for Jenkins. They do go 12 plays, 70 yards, and convert on the 22-yard field goal. Now Dominguez will kick off. Jean-Pierre is back along with Lyons. Devontae Lyons, the good-looking red shirt freshman. Last year he averaged 6.7 yards a carry. And tonight he's averaging over 12, including that touchdown run. Jean-Pierre's going to get a shot. Here he goes, one of the best in the country. Bursts free to the 35 and down to the 37-yard line. Flags come in, though. It's about a 30-yard return. Right near his average of a year ago, but we'll see what
It's going to be a holding,
laundry is.
Holding FIU, I think.
During the return, holding receiving team number 80. 10-yard penalty to spot of the foul. 1st and 10.
I get another look at it here. Averaged 28.3 yards on kickoff returns last year.
Ooh, big hit right there.
Yeah, and he's not a big guy.
No.
I mean, Jean-Pierre is on the smaller side of things.
So you get the offense coming out. You know what? The coaches like balance. Balance in an offense. They've got 19 passes, 17 runs, and you put 28 points on the board. You can't be much more pleased with that when you head into the locker room. And they still have time maybe to put some more points on the board.
Now, they have not stopped him yet. Still a couple of timeouts left, so plenty of time for FIU. Jenkins takes a look, and under pressure as he stepped up in the pocket, it goes incomplete. That was intended for Lyons out in the flat.
Yeah, he was just trying to get it out somewhere. Good coverage by Bethune-Cookman. Couldn't find a receiver. And he's moved around well in the pocket and just figured to throw that one out. Live to play another day.
A.J. Hall got some pressure in that middle of that Bethune-Cookman defensive line. He's the senior leader, captain of this team. Second team preseason all SWAC. Ron Davis got a little push there as well. See Julius Pierce there. He's the starting center for FIU. Second stint here with the Panthers. Short pass is complete. Not much of a gain on second down, and there's Wildcat defensive player. Oh boy, that's Hall, and he is down.
Tackled by Steven Sparrow.
Oh, you hate to see this.
Yeah.
He is in pain. He was calling over to the training staff.
For injury.
Adrian Hall, the senior.
Game clock operator.
Wow.
Please reset the game clock to 1 minute and 8 seconds. 1:08.
Looking like a hamstring. It may be the best option there.
Yeah, the entire team voted for Hall to be team captain this year.
Yeah.
But he is in some obvious discomfort down that field.
See, this one's Tripp just kind of lost his man. He's able to get in there and disturb the play, disturb the pocket.
All right, he's.
It could just be a cramp.
Yeah, maybe. Tough. Yeah, she got a little smiles there. So
humid night, you know, and it's easy to. You usually don't see a pulled hamstring inside the interior of the offensive line. They're not really stretching out that much.
To take their time
but
out
they're certainly cramping at this point
runoff.
in the ball game.
Yeah, that's, you know, FIU's offense been on the field a lot. 38 plays they've run.
Is correct.
So you hope that's it for Hall. And nothing serious. He remains over on the sideline. Meanwhile, that gain on that pass play was only a yard, so 3rd and 9 for FIU at their own 24-yard line. Perry split out to the right, couple of receivers. Up top the other way. Now Payne, the tight end, comes out wide. Bethune-Cookman brings 4. Jenkins dances, throws, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Demps, but it's 4th down.
Yeah, would have had the first down, but Demps just couldn't hold on to the football. And again, you know, look at Jenkins having to kind of move around the pocket and find someone downfield.
So a couple of positives there for the first time in the game for Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah, get some points, stop them on 3rd down.
That's the first time they've stopped them all night. So finally, just before halftime, Trey Wilhoit will punt for the first time as an FIU Panther. Malik Huggins back to return the punt for the Wildcats. Well, that's a good high kick. Welcome to South Florida. Back to the 25, Huggins, and he's tripped up by Blades, or else he might have had some room.
It's a good job by Blades, because he had a lot of room in front of him. Big hole there. Good punt.
Legal formation. Kicking team had more than 4 players in the backfield. That 5-yard penalty added to the end of the play. 1st and 10.
That's the
Cookman.
second time tonight we've seen one of those. Bo, we worked together, the Dolphins, you know, preseason on television. We've seen a lot of that.
Yeah.
You think the officials, whether it's NFL preseason, early in the college season, are focusing on it?
I think they want to have the offensive lineman at the line of scrimmage. They don't want to have them bowing back and doing all those different types of things. And so, I do think, you know, I don't know how much the college officials commiserate with the NFL, but it does seem like they're calling things really tight. We'll see if it continues through the season, but I think it's kind of an early season thing to kind of, you know, set the rules a little bit.
There's so much pre-snap motion as well now in football. Oh, look out. A lot of room for Johnson. And he gets cross midfield into FIU territory.
They're on the ball.
So suddenly, late in this first half, Bethune-Cookman with a little bit of a spark. McLean flushed out. Davis chasing him. McLean directing traffic. Throws complete. Huggins at the 35-yard line. And that's another first down. Clark on the tackle for the Panthers. Bethune-Cookman still has a timeout left. And they'll grab a spike there. They do not have any timeouts left. Okay.
Chapman seemed like he was.
Please reset the game clock to 31 seconds, and it'll start on the snap. 31 seconds, please.
So they had to spike it there with no timeouts remaining. Had to use that last timeout on the Hall injury. One thing about McLean, he's got a lot of experience. Deep sideline, inside the 10.
He's out of bounds.
He's got it.
No.
They give it to him.
Wow.
The run in the field is a catch.
That's Javon Ross. They're trying to line it up quickly here. 1st and goal. Again, for Bethune-Cookman. Johnson up the middle, met in the backfield. The whistles came in, though. It was Josiah
Prior to the
Taylor.
ball being snapped, the previous play.
Yeah, I think
the
they're gonna
catch
look
is
at
now
it.
under review.
Yeah, they try to go quickly for a few reasons, the clock and to see whether or not Ross was in bounds.
I thought he was out. But I've been wrong before.
Yeah, we're kind of like 1.5, 0 for 1.5 tonight. You know, we had the catch by Nelson incorrect, I
Probably
think.
better off not trying to,
Well, you had the Jenkins touchdown, right?
Oh, we got that back. I don't know if that knee was down before the toe in the back. Back toe.
Close. Ruled a catch on the field.
He only needs one toe in there, right?
Our third review of the half. First two went the offense's way. So McLean is kind of settled in here at quarterback. You see the experience he's got, making some plays. Second straight drive there inside the FIU 10.
Yeah, they're going to put this in the end zone. You're 13 points. You're creeping up, and that's going to take some conversation there in the Panther locker room. He got his toes in there.
You think so?
I think so.
Now you wonder the natural, after that last touchdown, it's 28-3. Maybe you take your foot off the gas subconsciously a little bit. Saw Raymond Woody, the head coach of Bethune-Cookman, said, you know, it's more of a team, player-led team this year. We hear that a lot, and you know, they care about each other and trying to empower these guys. And obviously here on opening night, they're fighting through some adversity because up until the last drive, they have not been able to stop FIU.
Yeah, but you see right now they haven't quit, right? They're still playing hard. Look, they only got 6 points on the board, but these last 2 drives have been pretty good for them. This one, if this ruling goes their way, you know, it could very well put them back with a touchdown, and then like I said, there will be some conversations in that FIU locker room.
No doubt, Bethune-Cookman or any fan of Bethune-Cookman would have signed up for a 2-score game at halftime, 100%. Well, first we have to see if they rule this in. It's a gain of 24 yards to the FIU 8-yard line, and they're taking a long look at it. It was close with those toes.
I don't know if the knee touched out before the toe got down.
See, where does he have the ball? I think he's out when he finally got possession. See, when he's dragging the toes, there's still no possession there. The possession doesn't come until
now. He's got the ball in his hand right there.
Yeah, I think he's out.
And that toe is back there.
Well, the beautiful thing is one of us is finally going to be correct.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Although you had the Jenkins, let's give you credit. You had Kiwan in the end zone on top of the
After
defender.
review, the receiver did not catch the ball inbounds. It's an incomplete pass. The ball will be returned to the previous spot. It'll be 3rd down.
I admit my failures. Goldie.
And I won't hurt my elbow, patting myself on the back.
Congratulations.
And what do you have for me as a winner behind door number 1?
Not
Nothing.
a whole lot.
Exactly. You'll walk me to my car.
I'll give you a chance to call the second half. How's that?
Thank you. I appreciate that. Forget Nick Garrido. Bo Camper gives me the chance to call the half. Thank you. Well, heck of a catch, but out of bounds.
Yeah.
So that's a big call, taking away the 24-yard gain and the 1st and goal. So it's 3rd and 10 for McLean in the offense.
Big difference, huh?
Three-man rush. There's time. Over the middle, too high, intended for Huggins, and that goes incomplete. It's 4th down.
Pass is incomplete. 4th down.
Do they try a 49-yarder?
Doesn't look like they're going to.
Dominguez was on the field at midfield, the kicker, and now has his helmet off on the sideline. So they will go for it. They've got to get to the 22-yard line. Panthers bring 4. They've got pressure, and they've got the sack. Off the edge, Kenton Simmons. Turnover on downs.
Gets upfield, makes an inside move on him, and just drives on the quarterback. That's a great pass rush.
They are really excited about this guy. They can move him around. He's versatile, and he can make things happen.
You know, a lot of guys turn in, but you got to be able to accelerate off that turn to get the sack, and it's exactly what he did.
Offensive coordinator Javon DeVitt, the word he used in talking about Simmons, havoc.
Yeah.
We can create havoc with him, and he certainly did so there. Now the Panthers, you know, time for a couple of plays, a couple of timeouts left. They've got it at their own 40. And it's been a long last couple of minutes of this first half. And you know FIU's thinking points here.
Mm-hmm.
Jenkins goes short. That's Payne. And a quick gain of about 5 yards. Gets out of bounds. They officially put him at the 47.
Had the guys running deep and putting on the jets, but just couldn't shake him. Go underneath, give yourself another opportunity to throw down the field.
Tyson Carter checks in for McNeil at wide receiver. Demps out there as well, along with Perry. He's got one-on-one coverage outside with Harris. Jenkins looking for Perry, goes short instead, incomplete. Sparrow in the coverage on Carter.
I got away with one there.
Yeah, it looked like maybe a little contact, but not much complaining from the FIU sideline. So it's third down. And only 10 seconds left now in this first half. Jenkins going deep for Perry, double coverage, and that's incomplete. It's over everyone. So fourth down, they'll get a chance to go for it. Only 4 seconds left. They'll use up the final clock here on the play anyway. Alex Perry, the transfer from Hawaii, his FIU debut. 3 catches in the first half for 17 yards.
We know Jenkins can throw it a long way. That was a outran the receiver.
Yeah, Perry's the big guy, so he's right back out there now. Well, they're just going to take a knee here. They're not going to bother with trying a Hail Mary. And they'll take that lead into the locker room. Jenkins had to kill a little bit of time with 4 seconds left, and he did. So 28-6 at the break.
Got to feel pretty good what you saw. A couple of breakdowns on defense. Latter part of the second quarter. Kind of got a little scrape there, but everything's good. Everything's good.
Well, they got to hold the phone because now they're looking to see if Jenkins took the knee before the clock ran out, which would actually give
a first down.
Bethune-Cookman, yeah, they'd have the ball at the FIU 45 with a second left. And they could try the Hail Mary. It's the opening night half that will not end.
That's right. Well, it took a while to start. Might as well take a while to end.
100%. Right? Had a 75-minute delay due to weather. You know, there was 4 seconds left. That's a long time when all you're doing is taking a knee.
Yeah.
And there's some thought here from the officials that Jenkins may have taken the knee too early, and this is a quick review.
The runner's knee was down with 1 second on the game clock.
Go figure.
At the 46-yard line to be 1st and 10 for Bethune-Cookman at that spot.
Now that's an error. Now in a 28-6 game, maybe it's not going to be a big error in the big scheme of things, but you got to be careful on those.
You're not always going to be in 28-6 games.
Right.
So these are the, and you know what, the coaches despise these kind of things, but they like them from the standpoint that you can deliver a message. You can put it on film, and it resonates with these guys. So it's kind of a good and bad thing, and you just hope they don't put some points on the board here.
Yeah.
Although,
to your point, that won't happen again to Keewan Jenkins.
No.
Ever.
No.
Well, now it doesn't even look like Bethune-Cookman's going to try a Hail Mary. Let's see what they're doing here. Now it looks like they're going to take a knee. And that took a second. So for the second time, we go to the break. 28-6. Now, that one's kind of odd to me that they wouldn't try a pass.
Well, why not? You have nothing to lose.
Maybe you get a penalty.
Throw the ball up. They intercept the ball. As long as they don't run it back, what do you have to lose?
Well, FIU winning. Willie Simmons, head coaching debut in South Florida. And the ground game for FIU was punishing. 2 touchdowns for Owens, 1 for Jenkins, another for Devontae Lyons. And at halftime, the Panthers lead Bethune-Cookman 28-6.
The brotherhood and, you know, just the clean slate to be able to prove to the world of what I can do and what the team can do. So I just thought that was just a huge opportunity to take advantage of.
I mean, I guess the main thing was like this staff. You know, I've been coached by a lot of great coaches, and you know, I'm from Tampa area, and you know, just being from Florida and being able to come back here with with this staff and you know the guys on this team, it just sounded like a really good opportunity.
Man, I think one of the biggest things is that the coaches, the genuine relationships that I had with the coaches, the genuine feel, just being around them kind of helped spark the love of the game back up for me. And then also being a Florida guy, being back at home, being around a group of guys, a coaching staff that's really thorough with the state of Florida, from down south, that really can understand me and know me as a player.
Well, you guys are going to see here in a few weeks. It's really about trusting the process. You know, I was recruited by Simmons out of high school, so, you know, it's a special connection. He bought pretty much the whole staff that we had back in 2021, 2023 when we won the national championship. So it's just about, you know, joining back together and finishing things off, man.
FIU was it was like a perfect situation that I couldn't turn down. Honestly, just, you know, first 3 years of my college career being in Arkansas and having the opportunity to come back home and be able to build off the potential that's here from the coaching staff with the top players like Blaze and Lights Out. Like, this, you feel me? We have something we want to turn around, and I want to be a part of it, so chose FIU.
FIU, I was originally committed to Charlotte. Stuff happened, coaching staff there decommitted. I was still graduating early out of high school, wanted to get a great chance to come and play at Division I level, and Coach Simmons just got hired. Coach DeWitt's my guy. I know he's DC, but family ties, and showed my film, and Coach Simmons took a chance on me, and I'm really grateful for that.
What's the family tie with Coach DeWitt?
He and my dad coached together, and my dad coached him.
I chose FIU because of the family. It feels very family-oriented with the coaches and the players that I've met over the few weeks and the times of like me taking visits and stuff like that, and I really enjoy everything about FIU.
Well, I see the culture, and I see like it's a new start, new coaching staff, new environment in general, so I really feel like I can fit in here.
little more time? Okay.
Since 2013, FIU has been a proud member of Conference USA. Less than 20 miles from White Sand Beaches is suburban Miami-Dade, the home of Florida International University. FIU is a top 50 preeminent research university serving a student body of 55,000. U.S. News and World Report places dozens of FIU programs among the best in the nation, including international business at number 2. More than 400 student athletes compete in 17 Division I sports, amassing 121 All-American honors, appearing in 49 NCAA tournaments, and posting record-setting academic achievements. Widely recognized for meteoric growth in its first 50 years, FIU's goal is to become a top 30 public university by 2030, driving student success and research excellence. Half sprawling city, half tropical oasis, FIU is proud to call Miami its home, a dynamic hotspot for innovation and creation. This multilingual, multinational city puts the I in FIU. Visit these sites to learn more about FIU athletics or Miami, Florida.
Doral each week during the season for the Willie Simmons Coaches Show. During each show, guests enjoy happy hour pricing and receive promotional ticket giveaways to future FIU games. Now, if you can't make it live, be sure to tune in on ESPN Plus This week's show takes place on Monday, Labor Day, at 6 p.m., where hopefully for FIU, the coach will be talking about a victory. Steve Goldstein, Kim Bokamper with you here at halftime, and it was quite a half on the road for Keyshawn Owens and that FIU ground game.
Well, yeah, the ground game was nice. The 18 rushes, 127 yards, and that play action really was kind of keeping them off guard, and they were able to get some holes in through the middle of the line of scrimmage. And then some of these plays that these running backs, all of them really did a good job. Owens, Lyons, McNeil, Carey, they all did, the good cuts, good timing, speed rush. You had everything going. And then I still like the balance, 25 rushes, 18 rushes, 25 passes, and those, about 3 or 4 of those passes came in the end of the second half, where they're just throwing the ball down the field. So balance, production, and I think when you look at Keon Jenkins, what he's doing, managing the game, getting in and out of the huddle, and just running that offense has been really nice.
Lions getting that last touchdown on the ground, but then late in that first half, Bo, Timmy McClain didn't start the game, came in relief, started to get some things going offensively for Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah, I think that look, he did some good things, and I also think part of it was maybe FIU kind of took their foot off the gas a little bit. You're up big, you're kind of excited in the sidelines and everything, and then all of a sudden the guy starts throwing the ball down the field and making plays, and you go, well, we better get back on track. So I think you can kind of put that on a little bit of that, but it's another opportunity for a coach to go in at halftime and say, hey, look, you can't do that. When you get a guy down, you get a team down, you got to bury him. I don't care what league you're in. You've got to do that, and so it's good to go into. It's good for a coach to want to go into a locker room where he can say something that's create helping a problem. You can't do that anymore. You just saw what happened out there. Let's get out there and not let it happen again.
It's getting close when the kickers and the punters are out there. We close in on the end of halftime with FIU up 28-6. The second half of action on opening night from Pitbull Stadium is coming back. South Dade Kia Field at Pitbull Stadium here in Miami. FIU against Bethune-Cookman. And the Panthers lead at 28-6 at halftime. And they'll receive, there's the dangerous Jean-Pierre back at his own goal line looking for an opportunity, and he will have one from his own 6. Cross the 30, 35, and out to the 40. Another solid return by Jean-Pierre.
A little mix-up in there. Referees come in and break it up really quick. It's good off for a good place to start. 40-yard line, or just before the 40 line, 38 yards. Good kick return, chance to get some more points on the board. You like to see this team come out and just really put the pedal to the metal and drive it down their throat and say, hey, let's see what you can do. See what you can do to answer this now.
33-yard kickoff return. Kewan Jenkins ended up 16 of 25 in the first half. A lot of those incompletions were late. His final 2 minutes took a long time with numerous possessions. Jenkins going deep for McNeil and incomplete. He looked like he might have had a stab. Johnny Harris recovered on that pass defensively.
Yeah, pretty good coverage by Harris, but I think it was in his hands. I think it kind of just maybe his hand got into his face and he just didn't see the ball, but I think it went right through his hands. Right there. And a hand on it. Good play by the defense.
Active game for McNeil. He's had 5 targets tonight. So 2nd and 10, and they go on the ground. Owens across the 40, gain of about 3.
Owens with the carry. Tackle by Malik Stinnett.
Malik Stinnett, the linebacker, coming up to make the tackle for Bethune-Cookman, bring up 3rd and 7.
3rd down.
Wildcats got a little bit of, evening out of this game late in the first half.
You know, if you're them and you went in the locker room, you got to feel good about what you did in the second quarter late, although you didn't get as many points on the board as you would have liked.
Now, Raymond Woody said, hey, let's get the stop and try to get some more points and make it interesting. But Jenkins deep for Perry, and that's incomplete, nearly intercepted. Watts was back there in coverage.
Yeah, he was surrounded in the pocket and just kind of, I don't think he had enough room to step into that. And that ball was just slightly underthrown and then easily probably should have been picked.
Well, they'll get it back on the punt anyway. And there was
someone hit him on the, got hit early.
Yeah, Jeremy Greaves was in there as well. But, Perry was double or tripled anyway.
Yep.
So that interception would have been around the 35. They'll maybe get it in the ballpark, vicinity of there. Will Hoyt, deep kick. And inside the 10, and the immediate tackle is made on Huggins. Blades, outstanding cornerback, getting there on special teams.
Did it early in the first half too. Got down on special teams. Got the punt returner down, and then a good job right there again.
Yeah, Brian Blades, 12 starts last year. Remember, had that pick 6 the opening game against Central Michigan here at Pitbull Stadium.
How about that Blades family? I mean, my gosh. I mean, that's like, you had two of the brothers won 2-time state champion, or were 2-time national champions at Miami. You got one of the College Football Hall of Fame. Al, Brian, Benny, all those guys, and then you bring him along. What a family. South Florida football family.
Yeah, that's royalty. Boy, was it fun to watch Benny play back in the day.
All of them.
McLean's going to have to throw this away. They put a little pressure on him, so McLean stays in the game. Ransom got the first
there is no
quarter.
Foul for intentional grounding. Passer was out of the pocket, and the ball crossed the line of scrimmage.
So he got far enough out, no intentional grounding. So Ransom started the game at quarterback. McLean came in the second quarter, and after the first couple of series, started looking like he feels a little comfortable, so he starts the second half.
He looked a little disjointed in the first couple, and then all of a sudden settled down and really threw some pretty good balls and ran that offense fairly well.
Gives to Rodriguez, and that's a fumble.
Down.
That ball is loose. The Panthers think they have it. And they do.
It's a fumble.
Quaylen Hill falling on the loose ball to give FIU golden field position.
You know, he jumps in that ball, no one's going to get it out from under him. There's no doubt about that.
That's the freshman Rodriguez. And the hit and the strip for Cheney.
Cheney comes in with a big hit on there, gets the ball on the ground. Great opportunity to put some points on the board really quickly right here.
They've got it at the 10-yard line. First turnover of the game. And it's a costly one for Bethune.
You got the belt over there. You got the turnover belt.
There you go. They're passing around. Hill's got it. It better be a big belt for the big man. Here comes Owens. And he gained a couple of yards.
Owens with the carry.
They strung it out pretty well. And Steven Sparrow, the senior linebacker, made the tackle.
His backs are running hard, really hard.
Second down and 5.
Here's Owens again. Inside the 5-yard line, another hard run and physical. He'll be short of the first down.
Owens carries.
They moved that ball back after the initial on the turnover, couple of yards.
He's got a nice knack of finding space in where there isn't much. Just zigging and zagging and finding a little bit extra room to pick up yardage.
Quick snap goes up in the air. Jenkins takes it and finds the end zone. What a play by Kewan Jenkins, his second rushing touchdown of the night.
Boy, that's a heads up, man. You know, he never seems to get flustered when something happens. I'm not sure that's the way that play was designed, but.
Now they were trying to hurry up and the ball fluttered and Jenkins calmly just pulled it down.
Saw him in the first half when he hit the ground. He just picked it up and threw it down the field, had a completion.
4-yard touchdown run for the quarterback, Jenkins. And Bethune-Cookman with a costly turnover. The fumble sets up FIU in great field position. And they're able to cash in on 3rd down with Jenkins taking it himself.
So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh,
Life, it's joyous and at times challenging. At Baptist Health, we stand by you with the expertise you need and innovation that makes a difference. Welcome to the warmer side of care. Welcome to Baptist Health.
Hey, it's Spiro. And when you need to make your next local move, call the locally trusted expert, The Good Greek. As a former police officer and now as your trusted mover, I've made South Florida my home. So whether you're moving from Miami to Lauderdale or Boca to Stewart, call your local moving experts at Good Greek Moving and Storage. Our movers are professionally trained at our own Superhero Movers Academy to ensure the best move ever. Schedule your local move today at goodgreek.com.
Superhero Movers. I hate calling my insurance company. They take forever.
Hey, remember, I got into an accident yesterday. Can you please call the car insurance company?
Oh! What else can possibly go wrong?
Don't worry, Pini Insurance is here to handle everything. At Pini Insurance, we cover it all. Home, auto, health, commercial, and everything under the sun. If you ever need anything, just contact your Pini Insurance agent and they will handle everything for you. Pini Insurance, we're here to make your life easier.
Conversation over on the sideline. New coach Willie Simmons making his FIU debut, and they put in the end zone 5 times. Kewan Jenkins, he's rushed for 2 touchdowns for the first time in his career.
Yeah, and I tell you, that one, that snap was way wide. Picked it up and had the wherewithal to get in. Now he's talking with offensive coordinator Nick Coleman about, hey, let's keep this thing going. But I tell you, you couldn't ask much more out of Jenkins in this first game, and pretty much what we expected, because of all the this is his 3rd year starting at a quarterback here, and all the preseason accolades that are coming his way. You knew he was going to start off really hot, and I think he can continue this thing, and I think it's going to be a really good season for him. And look, the addition with these running backs and what they're doing, the way they're running, and this little play action kind of an offense they've got, a lot of good opportunities here.
Johnson with an opportunity on the kick return, but look who's back down there to make a real strong special teams tackle, the BYU transfer. McGuire Anderson on special teams. So you like to see that from Anderson.
Yeah, I like to see those guys when they get that effort, they make a big play, come over the sidelines, and all the guys on the offense and defense give them a little bit of love on the sidelines.
You mentioned on that sideline, new coordinator Nick Coleman. He came over from UAB. Frank Ponce was in that little meeting. He's returning to FIU. He was offensive coordinator at Appalachian State. Of course, Frank was here when T.Y. Hilton played for FIU. Johnson on the ground. He's wrapped up and taken down. Aguilar, along with Shannon in on the tackle.
The defensive front starting to get after these guys.
Matt Chaney with the good strip, forcing the fumble that led to the touchdown on Bethune-Cookman's last possession. McLean with the run, and again, it's Shannon there for the tackle with help from Aguilar. They've swapped out at safety, gone a little deeper as well. Etienne is now in there, along with Patterson. So we'll see if Josiah McGrew, the freshman who opened a lot of eyes, real mature, understands things, communicates things well, the starting safety, a true freshman, could be done for the night.
Jermaine Carter in there.
Yeah, a little rest for Simmons now and Davis. McLean throws, and that's incomplete. Intended for Lorenzo Jenkins, and Victor Evans in coverage for the Panthers, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, I think we'll see this from here on in, particularly on the defensive side, getting some of the other guys in there, give them some opportunity to get some snaps and feel what it's like to get into game time action with the guys that they're playing with now. And, so I think we're going to see a lot of that.
Tulin into punt. Oh, they had some pressure there. He just got it away. It'll bounce at the 47. And Jean-Pierre thought about it. I think he touched it. I think that touched his hand.
Yeah,
and this would be Bethune-Cookman football.
No, that's a big, big mistake.
And he's a little shaken up on the play, Jean-Pierre.
Yeah.
See the celebration and the coverage for Gabriel Cash for Bethune-Cookman.
You just need to get away from that ball. If you don't catch it cleanly, just get away from that ball. Not only that, but it looks like he's coming out with some kind of an injury.
Touched by the receiving team and recovered by the kicking team. 1st and 10, Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he was getting out of the way. He tripped and fell down, and that may have been what not only shook him up, but caused him to get the touch.
Yeah, you've just got to get away from it. I mean, once you see it just bounce some way, you just got to go the different direction.
So first turnover of the night for FIU. It gives Bethune-Cookman the ball inside the 35. Not anymore. They brought the pressure. And Percy Courtney with the sack.
Percy Courtney Jr.
He's made some plays tonight. That one right up the middle. You know, those kind of games. If you're a pass rusher, you love these kind of games because you know what the quarterback's going to do and you know where he's going to be.
And with Simmons and Davis now back in the game. Percy Courtney played high school ball in Broward County and Western. Simmons with pressure. McLean gets rid of it, and that's caught. Ross makes the catch after it looked like Mr. Clark had the coverage, but he slipped down.
Yeah, he got stumbled in there somewhere, and receiver just kept running the route, put the ball right on him.
So a pickup of 19 yards to give him a manageable 3rd and short now. So, you know, the turnover by Bethune-Cookman, they punched it in, and then the 3 and out, you're like, okay, maybe FIU's got this thing, and it's going to go the other way lopsided, but then the special teams turnover and a little bit of life for the Wildcats.
If you're a Bethune-Cookman fan, you like to see a team not giving up, just keeping going at it and trying to do the best they can.
Man, that's complete. I'm not sure he got it's right at the sticks to Josh Evans. Is it enough for the first down? And it is. They got to the 24-yard line. So a completion on 3rd and short, and quickly McLean brings them to the line. McLean with the keeper, and he could not get by Keegan Davis, who made the tackle. Gain of 2.
You know, at halftime I ran into Larry Little, Hall of Famer, Miami Dolphin Hall of Famer, who was a Bethune-Cookman alumni, a proud Bethune-Cookman alumni. And I think he coached Bethune-Cookman for a while during his career. So I said, I was surprised to see him. He goes, no, Bethune-Cookman's in town. I'm going to be here.
He was repping. He had his shirt,
had his hat.
100%.
Yeah, man, he's ready to go.
And he looks great, Larry.
He looks fantastic. Got a book coming out.
There you go. That's one I'll read for sure. Ross with another catch there. Patterson on the tackle, short of the first down.
Knocked out of bounds by Antonio Patterson. It's 3rd down.
Larry Little, a tremendous player on the field and a terrific person off the field.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's Larry's one of those quiet guys, but he's been a part of this community forever. Goes out of his way to help anybody that needs it, and well, I learned a lot from him, playing with him for the years I did, and just being a friend over the years.
On 3rd and 3, they go up the middle, and they did not get it. Courtney had the sack earlier in the drive. Carter led the charge at the line of scrimmage as well. This an obviously go for it situation for the Wildcats. 4th, and it's less than a yard.
Panthers have most of their starters in the front, back in the game.
Yep. So 4th down and 1. McLean throws complete.
Ooh.
It's close. It's right at the stick. The mark will tell the story. And he didn't get it.
Calls it short.
Down.
He's walking a tightrope for one the other way.
Boy, Johnny Chaney got there in a hurry to make that tackle, and what a hold by the FIU defense. A turnover on downs, and the 2 linebackers, Courtney and Chaney, came up big.
Reach the first down marker. The ball goes over on down.
All right, here it is on 4th down. They had to get to the 14-yard line. Look at Johnny Chaney coming up to make the tackle.
You know, comes up at a flat angle, and when you're able to get a guy to stop his momentum and go backwards on a tackle like that, you know you've really done a good job.
So the turnover on downs, and FIU takes over back at their own 15-yard line. Carry it at running back. And not much there. Maybe got a yard. Push at the line. Led by Jeremy Greaves, junior linebacker.
Show a little end around motion and run the other way.
Good to see A.J. Hall back in there for Bethune-Cookman. Remember, he got shaken up at the end of that first half. Likely it was just a cramp, we would presume. So he's back in the game on that D-line. Here's Carey. And a little room that time up the middle to the 20, where he meets resistance.
You're going to have about 6 yards to go.
Tackled by Tariq Hollinger.
You know,
Adrian Hall Jr.
wasn't able to get a lot of yards, but you know what? You could tell he's protecting the football, had both his hands on it, keeping it tight, not letting anyone punch it out.
So they've got to get out to the 25-yard line for the first down on 3rd. Kewan Jenkins throws. He's got Carey out of the backfield, and he's got the first down. Dips out of bounds at the 30, a pickup of 9.
Yeah, easy pitch and catch right there.
And that's another FIU. First down.
So they move the chains and keep possession, which is all, you know, the Panthers want to do now is you move along here in the 3rd quarter with a big lead of 35-6. All 5 touchdowns on the ground tonight for the Panthers. Carey again, breaks free. Makes a move at midfield down the sideline and finally dragged out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A huge gain for Carey.
Well, a nice ball fake by Jenkins. Just turns around like he's going to hand the ball off. It looks like a pass. He's going to drops it off. Wide open hole.
And they line it up quickly. Kewan Jenkins out on the flat, and that's another completion. So they're moving in a hurry. JoJo Stone makes the catch.
And they're getting back on the ball right now. Bethune trying to get some substitutes in there.
Yeah, they've got him on the run now. The Carey run for 26 yards.
Boy, that was a wide open hole and just broke through. And, you know, these guys got power, and you see the speed they've got it when they run through a hole.
Now Lyons gets the call in the backfield, trying to push his way to the first down. Still won't go down. Good effort, and then he is hammered out of bounds by Stinnett. Devontae Lyons with some words for the Wildcats sideline. Lyons broke free for that touchdown run in the first half.
Right back on the ball.
Yeah, 3rd and 1. Here's Lyons trying to find a hole, but he's met quickly.
I think he got it.
Didn't need much. LaRon Davis was the first man there, but looks like it's good for the first down. You're right.
Tackled by Isaiah Washburn and LaRon Davis.
So using all 3 running backs tonight, there's been 10 carries for Kejon Owens. Carey's had half a dozen. Lyons is right around half a dozen now. And clock keeps moving as FIU on another offensive drive. Lyons remains in at running back. Jenkins a rare under center. Play action. He wants it all. But he's got to find some room with the legs, and here he goes. Now he throws. That's complete at the 15, and Lyons is down to the 11. Kewan Jenkins showed you the full repertoire at quarterback on that one play.
Gets out of it, gets out of trouble. Only question is, was he across the line of scrimmage? I don't think he was across the line of scrimmage.
No, they might have had a man downfield.
Yeah, I think that would be the
man
call.
Downfield. Offense, number 55. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat first down.
Yeah, that's Daniel Michelle. That's got to be a tough play on those linemen.
It does, because he's running, and look, the defense thinks he's running. Your offensive lineman, you look over, you thinks he's running. You want to get downfield and help him a little bit, and then he decides to look. That's a late decision. That's right there. Late decision to throw that football, but he had the wherewithal to know where the yardage marker was, and did a good job.
No, heck of a play, wiped out,
Really
so they push him back. 1st and 15 now, back at the 36. And Jenkins is swallowed up quickly. Cornelius Bass right there.
Number 1's helmet came off by rule. He must leave the game for one play.
All right, so Kiwan, the helmet comes off. He's got to go to the sideline, and that means the first FIU snap for the Holy Cross transfer. Joe Pazanski getting a snap here at quarterback, the redshirt senior. Well, you talk about an energy guy at practice. He's sprinting up and down the field.
And they seem to have a good relationship, the two of them. Pazanski and Jenkins, they're laughing with each other, helping each other. And I think that's what you like to see about any unit on your football team.
And he's a real veteran in that quarterback room. And Pazanski will throw. Sideline. And that's showing a little bit of arm. It's out of bounds, though. Dawson.
No, he's juggling the ball. He's in bounds.
Yeah, couldn't get it cleanly with possession in bounds. So Joe Pazanski, who really lit it up last year at Holy Cross, top of the Patriot League in all categories. Yeah, didn't have the possession cleanly. And they let him throw a pass on his first snap, and Pazanski's going to stay in the game. Jenkins looks okay, standing on the sideline near head coach Willie Simmons. 3rd and 19. Pazanski, time in the pocket, buys a little extra time, gets away from Bass. He's going to have to tuck it. And he takes on the tackler and hammered out of bounds on the play by Sparrow. That'll put him in field goal position.
If you're on the sideline and you see a quarterback come in and do that, you like to see it. You like to see him, go for it. And
yeah, that's big. He gave him extra yards.
Yep.
It's going to be a 44-yard field goal. Would have been further without it. So here's Noah Grant with a field goal attempt. The new punter, Trey Wilhoit, is the holder. Trying to add to the lead in the 3rd quarter. Little high snap. It gets down, but that was hooked and missed.
The kick by Noah Grant is no good.
So the promising drive comes to an end after a missed field goal and with 1:44 to go in the 3rd quarter. FIU remains on top of Bethune-Cookman 35-6.
Natural gas from Florida City Gas helps you power through life's unexpected moments, offering more reliability, more comfort, and more savings. The ability to count on us so they can count on you.
At South Dade Kia, we know that finding the perfect car is like choosing the ideal pair of shoes. It has to be comfortable, stylish, and above all, make you feel good.
Welcome to the 305, where the sun shines and the game is always on.
From the field to your front door, Apex One Inspections and Surveys has your back.
That's why we're proud to announce that we're the official inspection and survey company of FIU Athletics.
Keeping your home,
your family, and our community safe one inspection at a time.
Dale!
Weekdays are a grind. Traffic, overflowing inbox, missed calls. Your weekdays deserve better. And this October, Conference USA is bringing better straight to your living room. Weekday CUSA is back. Conference USA is here to make your weekdays fun again. Enter a world of college football bliss. Treat yourself to touchdowns, turnovers, and the thrills that come with weekday CUSA football. CUSA is the star of the show weeknights all October long. Don't miss 1 second of the action.
At Baptist Health Orthopedic Care, you don't have to be a pro athlete to be treated like one. We use the latest techniques to give you an accurate diagnosis, along with surgical and non-surgical solutions, no matter who you are. Our team of specialists will do everything to help you perform at your best again. And with personalized recovery and rehabilitation plans, you'll be back to living your life to the fullest in no time. Welcome to Pro Level Orthopedic Care.
Welcome back. Pitbull Stadium. Steve Goldstein, Kim Bocamper, and Bo. You know I follow instructions, so I read what the producer says. And he says, bubble balls, exclamation point. Time to put people in giant bubbles and have them collide.
Well, with me looking at it right now, I think that was a little bit of a mismatch. I think you had two girls in there.
Okay.
One was a little bit bigger than the other one.
The one on the right
and the
was
one
the winner?
No, the one on the right got, it looked like she got stopped at the 1 yard line.
Oh, she got the short end of the stick.
Yes.
Okay. All right, you never know what you're going to get here, folks. That ball came loose. I believe the runner was down by contact.
Probably the ball coming loose, second down.
Yeah, and he was. That was Ross for Bethune-Cookman. There's McGrew, the much talked about true freshman. And, what's interesting is, Willie Simmons was talking the other day. He said, 3.5 months ago, guy's getting ready for his high school prom.
Right.
And now he's communicating the plays in. That's an important position at safety, starting as a true freshman. They've got pressure here. McLean, though, gets out of it and throws sideline complete at the 39-yard line. That's a first down, a gain of 9 yards.
Good job by McLean finding some time because he was pressured badly in there.
Yeah, Zion Chapman nearly had him. Pressure from Anderson as well.
Yeah, Anderson coming in late. Just driving the guy up the field.
Ricky Shaw with his fourth catch of the night for 44 yards for Bethune-Cookman. McLean throws. There's Shaw again. And they finally wrestle him out of bounds. Gain about 8 yards. Ashton Levels on the tackle for the Panthers. Now McLean's getting him to the line quickly, and Bethune-Cookman is hurrying up. McLean, nice fake, and he's got room across midfield. And he gets to the FIU 45-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play.
Yeah, nice ball handling. Pulls it out at just the right time. Able to get that yardage. Good rest to see what they do in the fourth quarter, which is right 3 seconds away.
Yeah, they won't get another play off.
Just wonder if he'll be back or they'll make the switch again.
Yeah, Ransom started. McLean's got in the second and the third quarter. And McLean's gotten a few drives going here late, but FIU going to the fourth. Up big. It's 35-6. tonight for FIU. They're leading 35-6. Here's what's coming up. We'll have that game at Penn State, FIUsports.com, the audio version of it for you. And then we're back with you for a couple of home games. The Shula Bowl against FAU and Delaware. Quite a program in Delaware over the years, Bo. They come into Conference USA this year.
Yeah, and look, they've got a bone to pick with FAU after last year. Like to deliver a knockout punch to them early on.
Oh, they run a little reverse and then back to the quarterback, McLean. He's able to gather it in. He's being chased. He fakes. He throws. Complete. Oh, what a stick. Demetrius Hill laying the hammer down, and it's incomplete. Intended for Ricky Shaw.
Boy, that play started a little quirky, and then they come out and boy, what a hit.
Oh, Shaw is shaken up. It was a tough spot for him trying to make the catch and pay the price.
It was a clean hit. I mean, he just put his shoulder down. I don't think it's anything for, but boy, I hope he's all right.
Yeah, and there's no way. Shaw's concentrating on the catch, but no way he could see Hill coming here.
Yeah. Just put that shoulder right into his chest.
Yeah, hopefully Shaw's all right. He's down on that FIU sideline.
Yeah.
By the way, Penn State plays Nevada tomorrow in Happy Valley. They are a 44.5-point favorite.
From Nevada, the Wolfpack?
There you go, the Wolfpack.
Oh, wow.
Penn State second in the country. FIU's next opponent, but the concern right now is we see Ricky Shaw, the redshirt junior out of Jacksonville, Florida, down on the sideline after the hit. Both teams' training staffs looking at him.
You know, you hate to see that, but if it happened, it's, it was a cheap shot. That was just a good football play, a good tackle. It's what you're taught to do, and boy, but that you could almost feel that up here. You knew it was going to hurt.
I hope Ricky Shaw's all right as they look at him on the sideline.
This is where your ambition takes flight, at a top-ranked research university in the heart of Miami. This is where we crush cancer, explore oceans, and pioneer sustainable solutions. This is where we push limits and challenge conventions, where tomorrow's leaders make their mark, studying storms, building resilience, and driving impact. This is where you harness your potential and grow unstoppable. Step into the future at Florida International University.
Chuck Miners make it work.
Touchdown, Bearcats. Knocks down the three.
So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh,
Life, it's joyous and at times challenging. At Baptist Health, we stand by you with the expertise you need and innovation that makes a difference. Welcome to the warmer side of care. Welcome to Baptist Health.
Hey, it's Spiro. And when you need to make your next local move, call the locally trusted expert, The Good Greek. As a former police officer and now as your trusted mover, I've made South Florida my home. So whether you're moving from Miami to Lauderdale or Boca to Stewart, call your local moving experts at Good Greek Moving and Storage. Our movers are professionally trained at our own Superhero Movers Academy to ensure the best move ever. Schedule your local move today at goodgreek.com.
Superhero Movers.
This is the good news. Ricky Shaw II, the redshirt junior for Bethune-Cookman after the hit, able to get up and get off the field on his own power.
I think training staff did a good job on him and got him ready to go. And it's I know he's going to be sore for the rest of the night, but it's the best outcome that we could have.
Yeah, and nothing he could do. He was concentrating on catching the ball. It was one of those where just the timing of it worked out for Hill to have the big hit. McLean, nice fake, goes up the middle, gets inside the 40. bring up 3rd down and 4 to go for Bethune-Cookman.
He's shown some nice ball handling this last couple minutes here.
Yeah, he was a big dual threat quarterback and a big recruit in Florida, McLean. Last year at Arkansas State, and now the transfer, the lefty. Ransom got the start at quarterback, but it's been McLean's show since then. Davis and Simmons on the edges. There's the pass. That is complete, and that's good for a 1st down. Celestine on the tackle on Robinson, the big running back who made that catch. And the Bethune-Cookman drive continues.
Javion Celestine. 1st down.
Celestine now in at cornerback for Blades. Demetrius Hill in at safety, who had that hit moments ago for McGrew. McLean over the middle, and that is caught. Pretty good grab there by Javon Ross, who's had himself a nice game tonight.
Yeah, he has. It's a nice throw. Simmons kind of squeezing in there.
Yeah, Ross goes over 100 yards receiving with that one. Looks like the big 2 inside backers for FIU are done for the night, and Chaney and Courtney as well. Josiah Taylor now in there, along with Dwight Nunu in the middle. But here are the Wildcats. 1st down at the 17-yard line. Robinson stays in at running back. McLean looking, end zone, incomplete. Overthrown. Malik Huggins. Levels was in coverage.
2nd down.
Jermaine Carter chasing McLean out of the pocket.
Now, Carter and Hillbo, what do you think in the middle of that FIU defensive line tonight?
I like, they're big guys, but they're active. You know, they move around. They can run a little bit, and then you put you put the 2 guys on the outside.
Yeah, Simmons and Davis.
Simmons and Davis. Yeah, they're 2 pretty good pass rushers.
All 4 up on the line here. Throw outside is complete. Levels makes the tackle on Josh Evans.
Pass is complete to Josh Evans.
Evans, a big guy at 6'3", 215, the transfer from Middle Tennessee State.
It's 3rd down.
Now they've got to get to the 7-yard line to get a 1st down. Bethune-Cookman 5 for 13 on 3rd downs in the game. 0 for 2 on 4th down. McLean chased, and he's got to throw it away. Boy, good closing speed there by Dwight Nunu.
Yeah, he really came up. I mean, we turned on the Jets and didn't give him any opportunity to set up and deliver that ball. Just had to get rid of it.
It's 4th down.
And they're going to take the 3 points here. Go for 2 on 4th down. Well, they figure, let's kick it.
Yeah. Well.
Did that in the first half. One of the field goals came on the first drive.
Yes.
The other one late in the first half. So here's Dominguez. And he's got it. So the Wildcats get 3 more on the board. It goes to 35-9. And now a 26-point lead for those that are interested for the FIU Panthers. And it looks like Kewan Jenkins may be done for the night, and maybe Joe Pazanski's show the rest of the game.
I think so. I think you have your helmet knocked off your quarterback, your star quarterback.
You say enough?
And you're up by the score they are. Yeah, go ahead and sit down.
And you going to Happy Valley next Saturday?
Yeah. You might want to just go ahead and relax for the rest of the game.
It makes sense. Presumably, Owen's likely done for the rest of the game. We saw Courtney and Chaney come out, linebacker. And Jean-Pierre will still be in there on the return. So that's good to see him back out there because he was shaken up on that muff punt earlier. So he's back for the return along with Devontae Lyons. Boy, Lyons showed some promise, last year at running back for the Panthers, averaging 6.7 a pop. He's got 5 for 44 yards tonight. FIU fans hoping the Willie Simmons era is the turnaround that they've been looking for. Willie comes in. He's never had a losing season as a head coach. When Jean-Pierre will get a chance from his own 5-yard line and gets to the 25. We got a little skirmish here on the field.
Yeah, it's been getting
Bobby Sala's in there.
It's been getting a little chippy out there.
Now, I'll tell you this, Sala and Alex Perry, the number 1 wide receiver, got into it in practice this week. There was some swinging. And Willie Simmons has kind of a rule that if you do that, you take a lap afterwards holding hands. And it was actually Johnny Chaney, who played for Willie at FAMU, that kind of carried the message. And we saw Sal and Perry taking that lap.
Yeah, we're walking by and looked, hey, that's a little odd. But, it works. I mean, it's teammates and work it out yourself and walk around holding hands. You're going to work something out at that point, right? I don't know.
So the backup offensive line is in. Pazanski at quarterback. Here's Lyons at running back. And he's immediately dragged to the ground. He thought he was still up, and he was. He never actually went down. And Devontae Lyons with a great effort ends up getting a 20-yard gain on the play. There's a flag down now.
I don't know what that call is. You thought that play was dead right off the bat?
Yellow jerseys all around him.
You're talking about Willie Simmons' all-time 66-24 record.
Reviewed.
And so he's used to winning.
22-yard line. During the dead ball period, personal foul, face mask, defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Okay, so Lyons was down, but then we get the face mask.
Okay.
So it was like miraculous that he got out of it, and that's because he didn't. He was actually down.
Number 8 on the face mask.
I think his elbow was down, right?
You think so?
Yeah.
Lurie,
But
Laurent Lurie was there.
So the play continues, you get a face mask.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Lurie on that tackle, a freshman from Miami Northwestern. Oh, look at this. And Lyons stumbles as he breaks free, and he gets to midfield. Boy, Devontae Lyons looks good.
He's upset. He knew there was a lot of green grass, green turf in front of him, and a lot more yardage for him to pick up.
Officials timeout. Number 77's helmet came off the play. By rule, he must leave for 1 down.
And that's another FIU.
So Zaire Flournoy comes in on that offensive line after the helmet ruled off and a playoff. Joe Pazanski, the veteran, in at quarterback, 6'4", 225. Throws here complete, and that's Staten with his second catch of the game. Came up limping a bit after that low tackle.
Yeah. It's a good opportunity for Pazanski just to get some work in, and because you never know. You never know during the season when he's going to be called upon in a situation where you need to have him come in and play.
And he's got some talent.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Those numbers I mentioned near the top of all the categories in the Patriot League last year. Florida native from the West Coast. Here comes Lyons, breaks 1 tackle. Still on his feet, Devontae Lyons. They finally haul him down. It took 3 or 4 players to get him to the ground. Thornhill lost his helmet there making the tackle.
The defense came out to play.
A little jitterbug back there. He puts his foot in the ground and just moves all over the place. Never say die.
Yeah, 5'11", 185. You know, you look at him, and behind Owens, the senior, and Carey, who's transferred in from Georgia Tech. I'll tell you, this FIU team, you know, three-headed monster, if you will, at running back.
And I tell you, if you're going to run that play action, especially as well as Keon Jenkins has done, that's going to create problems for people because it's easy to, you know, he has to decide if you're going to hand the ball off, pull it out and throw it, and you know that's tough on defenses if you can run it right.
Owens is in now. He gets the call to the 45 and gets to the 41-yard line right at the first down marker. So we thought maybe
first down.
KJ Owens was finished for the night, but he's back in there.
And that's another FIU first down.
And they keep the clock moving and the chains moving. FIU now over 200 yards rushing. You know, Willie Simmons says, hey, we want to be a run-first team. But, boy, does that loosen things up for, as you said, Bo, those play actions. Now Pazanski to throw. He's going deep towards the sideline, and that is complete. Caught by Eric Nelson.
Pazanski pass is complete to Eric Nelson.
Well, you see the arm of Pazanski. You saw it on the deep out on his first throw.
Yeah. You know, it's like I like what I like about this team. Watch this tonight. They can play the passing game, but they're a very physical team, both running the football at the line of scrimmage, and you keep playing games the way they're playing now, with that opportunity to run, be a balanced attack, and have quarterbacks that can make plays. It's going to be a fun season.
Gain of 34 yards. Now the whistles before the snap. And
the previous play
looks like another review
for the catch.
Now, so far, the reviews have gone to the offense.
Both of the officials signaled it was a catch.
Yeah.
The closest two guys, maybe not. Just stands up tall in the pocket.
Look good, no?
I think so. I think his right foot was clearly in bounds, had the ball under control.
I mean, you want to get the calls right, but I'll tell you what, the officials have made the right calls all night on the field.
Yeah.
Made the right call on that Jenkins touchdown when he was rolling on top of a defender.
You see, no.
Maybe
there
not.
Was grass in front. I think there was. I saw
You saw green?
I saw green.
You saw green.
Yeah.
I know you get excited when you see green. Get in line behind me. Well, let's see. Saw McNeil and Nelson with a big celebration there, and they thought it was a catch. This will be a quick call.
After review, the ruling the field is upheld. It's a catch.
There you go. Yeah. Bo Camper saw green from here.
Yeah, just about a dollar bill thickness of green. I saw it.
A sliver.
Right, a sliver.
Yeah.
Exactly. All it takes is a sliver.
That's it. It doesn't have to be much. You're either in or you're out. So that'll set up a 1st and goal at the 7. Carey is now in at running back. His FIU debut. See if he gets in on the ground parade into the end zone. Pazanski to throw. Verdugo. And he's upended at the 1-yard line, the freshman tight end.
Pass is complete.
Could smell the end zone as he got turned over there.
You would have loved that. They're using these tight ends well in this game tonight.
For freshmen, he's getting a lot of play in here. He's done pretty well for himself.
2nd and goal.
Big kid.
He is the 12th FIU Panther to catch a pass in this game. Pretty amazing. 21 completions to 12 players. Now it's Carey on the ground. Short of the goal line. Be 3rd and goal.
Tackled by Naeem Lassiter.
Bringing an extra lineman. Taking a tight end out.
Yeah, LaRon Davis made the tackle there. Jackson Schultz shuffles in there as they go with a heavy package. Cayenne, the tight end, and Verdugo is in there at the fullback position ahead of Carey. And of course, they'll throw it. End zone, tipped it incomplete. Nearly intercepted by Jaden Cummings.
Pass is incomplete.
They were looking for Cayenne, the tight end, in the end zone. So they're trying to get a tight end a touchdown in the worst way.
I think they are.
And they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Same personnel stays in.
I like to see this. It's where you can try some things.
Yeah, exact same.
Still got still the 3 big guys on the right.
You know, same alignment. They give it to Carey, skips one man and is in the end zone. Another rushing touchdown for the Panthers. And all 3 running backs have found the end zone tonight.
Run the same play the first time they throw it, the second time they hand it off, punch it in. Good stuff.
Result of the play is a touchdown. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense, number 8 for Conti, his first. That 15-yard penalty enforced on the kickoff. Officials timeout.
The penalty on Johnny Harris for Bethune-Cookman as FIU continues to lead the league in celebrations. We do have an injury. That's Montravius Lloyd, linebacker, down on the field. And good news as he gets up on his own power. So FIU is rushed for a half dozen touchdowns in this game.
Well, you wanted to develop a running game. You want to be a tough football team with the ability to throw the football. I think you've completed all of that tonight. Now you'll get a big test next week when you go up to Happy Valley and see if and try it out on Penn State.
Sorench has been busy with the extra points. He remains perfect.
Sorench's kick is good.
And now it's a 33-point lead for the Panthers here in the 4th quarter in Miami. Well, the FIU Panthers on their way to win number 1 of the Willie Simmons era. It will also be their first ever win over Bethune-Cookman. The Wildcats have won the first 4 meetings between these two teams. Last time they played, though, was way back in 2014. So you get the odd midfield kickoff after the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Wildcats after the FIU touchdown. They moved it ahead 15 yards. Noah Grant, see what he does here from the 50.
Yeah, is this what you just like try to punch it over in the corner there somewhere?
I'm not
Without
sure.
it going, I already kicked one out of bounds, but you don't want to do that.
Right. Or would you just slam it into the end zone?
You know, just drive it down the middle of the field with a big load. Like one of my drives, it goes about a foot off the ground.
There you go. Now he just hammers that one. Clears everything. Now maybe if the score was different, you may try something there. Create something. So 7:01 to go. FIU has certainly spread it out tonight. Number of players, including Pazanski at quarterback, Carey at running back, whole host of receivers and tight ends making their FIU debuts. And now Cameron Ransom is finally back in at quarterback for Bethune-Cookman. He started the game, played the first quarter. Timmy McClain came in and, you know, on a few of those drives, made a few things happen, moved the football. But back to Cameron Ransom, the starter last year. Johnson with the run. Gain of 6 on first down. And by the way, FIU has tied a school record with the 6 rushing touchdowns last done when they did it to the Minutemen of UMass in 2017.
Son.
Now I'm asking our crack staff what the score of that game was. We'll have to wait on that.
I'm assuming it was a win.
You would think. Now there's a question for you. What is the most rushing touchdowns in a game in a loss? That would be a good one to find out. So FIU won that game in a defensive battle, 63-45.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about that?
Over under 108. That's a boatload.
So if you're Willie Simmons, you got to feel pretty happy with what you've seen tonight. I think you've seen a team. You know, you wanted to run the ball. You were able to run the ball. I thought you saw some pretty good protection by the offensive line. The running game and the running backs played well. Your quarterbacks played well, both of them. And, you know, had a couple mistakes along the way. But, you know, I think you handled this team very well. And you were able to run the offense that you wanted to with that play action and get the ball, get that run-pass ratio pretty even. I think you got to be pretty happy with this.
Yeah, I certainly think so. I mean, they've done a good job in this game, and in the few moments where maybe it slipped a tiny bit, like towards the end of the first half, they got it right back. Interestingly enough, FIU still has that starting defensive line in the game.
Well, they changed it out early, and then they started making some. And I think they said maybe you guys might want to sit down and practice a little bit more.
Well, they pop a hole here, and big gainer for Johnson to the 49 and a first down for the Wildcats.
You know, at this time in a game when you're up like this, you know, you're trying hard, but you know, you're kind of thinking about, hey, well, you know, where am I going to go get a milkshake after this game?
And, of course, opportunity of a lifetime for these FIU players to go play a team like Penn State next week on the road. Nittany Lions preseason poll as Dwight Nunu makes the tackle there on Johnson. Ranked second in the nation. Now they're swapping out about a half dozen on defense. So maybe they just want to give them a few more plays. Take it to 5 minutes to go. The whole D-line has just come out of the game.
Yeah, linebackers are in.
They'll obviously be big underdogs next week, but you know, you played the game. That's an opportunity that you may never get.
Yeah, every game's an opportunity. You know, you're going to be in front of a lot of people. That place is, you know, they're going to be about Wednesday. They're going to start rolling into Happy Valley and getting ready for that game. And so it's going to be, you know, it's going to be an electric atmosphere. It's going to be a very pro Penn State atmosphere.
That's for sure.
But I've always felt going into stadiums like that, you know, it's energy. You can feed off their energy just as much as the home team feeds off their energy. If you can get in there and make something happen, look, it's a monumental task going in there, not only for this team, but for most teams that go into Penn State during the course of the season, whether you're in the Big Ten or wherever you're at. It's a difficult chore. But if you can come out and feeling like hey, look, we held our own, and we gave them a test, I think it bodes well, just like this game. You're winning a game overwhelmingly, but there's still some things, there's some coaching points that you can get to get you better and better, because your goal is to be, eliminate as many mistakes as you can going in, and every day, every game, getting better and better. And they'll find a way to do it this week, and then next week, they're going to face you'll find out what big-time football is when you walk in that stadium, and you'll know it when you walk out.
Yeah, 110,000 for Bethune-Cookman. They're going to stay here in South Florida next weekend. They'll play University of Miami at Hard Rock Stadium. Ransom throws. He's got a man, and a good tackle there by Celestine on Huggins, or else he would have been in the end zone. So the Wildcats will take on the Hurricanes. For both these teams, obviously, monumental was a good word to describe the challenges. Penn State plays Nevada tomorrow, and Miami will play Notre Dame on Sunday before those teams get these teams.
Well, you get, Nevada, they come out of Reno, so there's going to be some people that they're going to be interested in that game in one way or another, I would assume.
Correct. Now, would you go Nevada?
Ransom keeps.
The 44 points. By the way, another tackle by Nunu, who's been pretty active here.
Yeah.
44.5. That's a big number. Penn State's favorite tomorrow.
Over in Nevada?
Yeah.
Look, I don't want to get in trouble, but I don't think Nevada's very good. I'll just put it that way.
And Penn State's really good.
Yeah, really, especially on opening day. All right.
Well, on opening day here in Miami, Willie Simmons, hands on hips, ready for win number 1 at the helm of the FIU football program. It's 42-9 in favor of the Panthers. All right, 2-minute warning here at Pitbull Stadium. And the Panthers up 42-9 over Bethune-Cookman.
It's almost a curfew time in this game, right?
It's getting
there. Slight delay there early on.
Yeah, we had a 75-minute weather delay. Now we're going on about 3 hours and 20 minutes on the game. The Bethune-Cookman band making their way down to South Florida from Daytona Beach. Always putting on a good halftime show. Ball on the 18-yard line. Ransom rolling. Doesn't have anybody yet. Throws short to Johnson, and he goes out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Shannon was chasing the quarterback all the way back. Steven Shannon played his high school ball at Killian here in Miami.
It's third down.
FIU's defense has held Bethune-Cookman just 3.5 yards per carry in this game.
Yeah, you certainly don't want to give him a touchdown now.
And kept them to 3 field goals tonight. Ransom over the middle, and that's right through Johnson's hands. Ooh, he grabs his helmet. He knows he wants to make that catch, and probably will 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah. Just took his eye off it.
And that brings up 4th down.
There's a kicker going out. He goes, oh, the kicker starts running out there. Hey.
And they pulled him back. He was trying to go 4 for 4. He's got 3 field goals tonight. Johnson to the sideline as well. Ransom throws. Oh, nearly intercepted. Celestine was going for it. He was looking to go the other way. He's still running. Ball less, but they do get the hold. The pass was intended for Huggins, and turnover on downs.
I thought he had it.
So did he.
Yeah. Maybe nice break in the ball.
Yeah, he's all the way down at the other 30-yard line, and you got position coaches and players going over to him, thinking, oh, man, you could have had that.
So he's still dance a little bit.
Yeah, now he's dancing.
He got over it.
That's
he
okay.
got over it.
Quickly.
It's really quickly, yeah.
Javion Celestine, the defensive back. So now back on offense, and Pazanski will try to finish this game up quickly. Up the middle goes Lyons.
Jordan Clemens with the carry.
Oh, no, Clemens now in the game. Okay, so Lyons is done for the night. So FIU goes a little deeper into that offensive backfield. Clemens, the redshirt sophomore, played his high school football at St. Thomas in Fort Lauderdale. And he gets the call again. Finds his way across the 25-yard line, and that should do it, you figure, with another FIU first down.
Tackled by Isaiah Washburn and Dairo Melendez Jr. And that's another FIU first down.
And we roll under a minute to go here on opening night at Pitbull Stadium in Miami. Pazanski's going to throw here. That's a completion out on the flat.
Pazanski's pass is complete to
Andre Brown, the redshirt freshman, Booker T. Washington High School in Miami. They got about 20 players from South Florida on this FIU roster. So Willie Simmons getting everybody in there and playing the game to the end, giving guys reps here with 30 seconds to go. And Clemens up the middle this time. Gains about 5, and that'll be the final play. And Willie Simmons gets the victory in his FIU head coaching debut, his first FBS coaching win. FIU has won 5 straight home openers now. And for the first time in school history, they beat Bethune-Cookman 42-9, the final.
Bethune-Cookman 9.
That's the end of the game.
He and Raymond Woody know each other well, of course, from Willie's days at FAMU. And Willie, Bo, he's got that look on his face. Hey, fellas, nice, all that. Been there, done that. Let's correct what we have to correct. Nice start, more work to do.
Yep, let's get back to practice tomorrow. We got a game next week. Let's go over our mistakes. Let's get them fixed up, and let's head down and head up to Pennsylvania.
September 1st at 6 p.m. On behalf of everyone associated with FIU Athletics, we thank you for joining us tonight at South Dade Kia Field at Pittsburgh Stadium.
Man, a lot of handshakes, congratulations and hugs. Everybody wishing each other a good season.
You know, a lot of these guys played against each other in high school, and and whether it was down here or up in northern Florida, central Florida.
Yeah, that was Jaden Williams, number 12. He played for FIU last year, so they were all around him. Willie does a little media work here, post-game. And overall, the Panthers have to be pleased with their opening night win. Kewan Jenkins, Conference USA preseason offensive player of the year on all kinds of watch lists, and he looked sharp in this game.
He looked really sharp in the game, ran the offense, the play action deal, played it perfectly, got his touchdowns in, and balanced offense, run pass. I don't think you could ask for any more out of the quarterback. And look, he didn't do anything to blemish his opportunity to move forward in the when it comes to the accolades that are going to be there at the end of the season.
Yeah, and pretty clean game for FIU. They had the one turnover, the muff on the punt, but otherwise on offense, they
not a lot of penalties. I think it was a pretty clean game, and you usually have a lot of mistakes and just little ticky-tack things, but you didn't see much of that out of FIU tonight.
Willie Simmons heads down towards his team in the end zone, said, hey, in camp in the offseason, we threw a lot at these guys intentionally. Try to see how they respond through some of the adversity, and I'm guessing he had to like overall his team's performance tonight.
I think
there you go, Willie with the family. Hey, there's only one first win, so I mean, there should be more.
Advantage of it.
There's only one, though, the first one. And see a nice togetherness of this FIU team after a win.
Yeah, I think these guys, I think Willie's got a group together that respects each other, respects one another, and respects him and the job he's trying to do down here. And I think the future's bright.
Well, KJ Owens, one of the stars of this game, but it was that ground game for FIU. They tie a school record, 6 rushing touchdowns in this game. All 3 running backs and Kewan Jenkins all found the end zone. And Owens has a chance to have a big year.
Yeah. Look, all of those running backs, every running back that touched the ball did something good in there. And look, the offensive line, I thought, played really well. Offensively, I think they're in pretty good shape.
Here's the one by Jenkins.
Yep.
Rolling on top of the defensive player, so knocked down, and he got in the end zone. They scored on 4 consecutive possessions in the first half. There was that funny-looking snap.
Yeah, funny bad snap, and doesn't panic, just goes and picks it up and heads into the end zone. Cool customer in there.
And then Anthony Carey, the transfer from Georgia Tech, able to get one. He gets his celebration in. And FIU, 6 rushing touchdowns, win it 42-9 on opening night. Kewan Jenkins letting everybody know. And they're all having fun out there on the field. An opening night success at Pitbull Stadium for the Panthers over Bethune-Cookman. And now for Kim Bocamper and our entire crew, I'm Steve Goldstein saying goodnight from South Florida, and thanks for watching.